Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Absolute.
To the absolute.
To the Absolute Talk Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of the Absolute Talk Show. It's your boy Trent, back with Brent. The Rent brothers are on video.
Hey, finally.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Dude, I'm happy that we were able to get together again. The freaking other two numbskulls couldn't make it today, so that's all right. But
and I showed up 2 hours early.
Can
you believe that?
Managed to work out, I guess. Managed to work out. That's all right.
We could have been rolling this whole time.
I know. I was kind of thinking that, too. All the Ironhide jokes and shit.
Right.
Oh, my God. Oh, dude, so we were talking about the Olympics a little bit in the last episode, Ian and I.
All I've been seeing is that it's just humor. Like, it's just like...
The freaking breakdancing.
This is the Olympics? This is... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the breakdancing.
This is the best version of your country.
Well, so the girl that was from Australia...
Hold on, the USA Olympics. Like, for breakdancing, I know there's B-boys out there that can break.
Oh, it's just... The thing is that they just... So, at least for the woman in Australia that did really bad.
That went viral?
Yeah. I don't know how much of this is true, but apparently there wasn't any breakdancing anything in Australia. No, and henceforth why it wasn't going to be an Olympic sport. So she made a school for breakdancing. She did. Of all people. With her and her husband and like a couple of her friends. And they basically were not allowing other people to move up so that way they could be the ones to compete, essentially. Like they were competing and judging. No. So yeah. No. Yeah, it was some stupid twisted shit, I guess. And she's all like she even like released a little snippet online, I guess, saying like everybody's harassing us and it needs to stop and yada yada. It's like, well, what do you expect? You made yourself an international laughingstock. Right. You genuinely thought that you were looking good?
The confidence.
Like, come on.
The confidence behind this is just hysterical.
Yeah, it's like, listen, it's very clear that you were just trying to get your 15 fucking minutes. And you did, and it didn't pan out for you. I'm sorry.
Nobody liked it. Nobody enjoyed it. That's the whole point of breaking is like impressive. That's not impressive.
No.
That wasn't impressive at all.
So, did you hear that it sounds like Prime energy drink?
Yep.
I guess
that was Logan and Jake's.
Mm-hmm. And wasn't Kai owning it too?
Somebody bought it. Yeah, somebody bought it.
But no, I guess Prime is getting sued by the Olympics.
No.
Because for Prime used the Olympic logo for Kevin Durant, so they were like basically advertising Kevin Durant because he's big Olympic star and everything from America, yada 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 yada, and they were making it like Durant theme basically, and they put the Olympic logo on it, and they didn't get permission from the Olympics, I guess, and the Olympics were like, oh, well, I don't know if you understand how much money it costs for us to put our fucking logo on shit, so you're about to give us a lot of money. Yeah. So basically, yeah, they were just like, nah, you can't put our logo on things and not allow us to take money from it. So yeah, they're basically, I guess, getting sued by the Olympics because honestly,
fuck around and find out.
I honestly don't think that the Olympics should get any fucking money. Like,
what do you want?
Like, well, the fact of the matter is like, if you're gonna start giving some of the fucking athletes some money and some payout, then okay. But being that the athletes receive absolutely fucking nothing, they get nothing but a medal.
Right.
That's it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You
big whoop. Fastest. That's it. They worked their entire life for this moment, and there was zero actual financial payout.
Did you see how far you threw that ball? Do it.
Yeah.
You deserve.
Nice job.
High five.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like it's almost like giving somebody a participation medal.
It is. That's what it is.
It's just like It's like,
oh, do you expect
dude,
to get paid?
Like, dude, there are cash prizes for football leagues. The fuck are we doing?
Right. It's like, dude.
Like, we're competing for the number one position of a sport, and you're not paying people out. Like, even a little bit, dude. Even a little bit.
Right.
10 grand, something.
Right.
Like,
ridiculous. Like, congratulations. But
we're
it's
spending,
like, dude,
we're spending billions of
give
dollars.
the person the credit, you know.
Yeah, we're spending billions of dollars to make these Olympics happen, and not a fucking penny is going to the fucking Olympic stars. As a matter of fact, most of them are losing money going because they have to pay to fucking get there.
How come you think there's not a protest yet? You would think that the
because what fucking power do they have?
Guess who's not been in the Olympics?
Yeah, they say I'm not going to be in the Olympics, and
So
they're
you
going to
think
go.
it's like,
they're going to go. Okay, cool.
we'll find
We'll have
else.
a new star next year
Yeah,
then.
we'll find
Whatever.
somebody else.
Yeah, it ain't fucking nothing to them. Whatever.
Fucking dirty.
It's like, dude, literally the only person that has made enough of an impact in the Olympics to actually get fame, really, is Michael Phelps, dude. 26
That's
Olympic
the only
gold medals.
person I can literally recall.
I'm pretty sure it's 26.
Who else is in? Yeah, I can't even fucking name one.
How many Olympics was Michael Phelps in?
Who's that gymnastics?
He has 28 medals. 23 of them are gold.
How much is his salary?
Yeah, I guarantee you he doesn't have anything for money. I mean, I guess I couldn't really say that, but they don't give them any
Net
fucking
profit.
money. So it's just like
20,000.
Let's see. His net worth, not really giving us much.
You're on Wikipedia. Just Google.
Oh, I did. Michael Phelps, 100 mil is what it's saying.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's nothing. That's pocket change.
Yeah, everything that I'm seeing. Yeah, 100 million, maybe. 100. This one says maybe 142.
But he's probably like one of the top ones. It's just like boxing. Like, if you're not at the top, you don't make as much.
Yeah. Well,
So,
dude,
like the next person's probably making 30.
Yeah. I don't understand why you would not pay people out, especially like
People
like
that,
if he didn't receive payouts for the Olympics.
right.
Like, okay, let's figure out. Do any athletes
Vape.
vape
The first thing.
receive money from the Olympics? U.S. athletes get $37,500 for winning a gold medal.
No.
Okay,
Dude,
so they do win
that's-
something, I guess, but that's a year's salary, and the Olympics are 4 years apart.
That's like working at fucking McDonald's as a manager.
Exactly. You barely made a year's salary.
Dude, that is robbing. That's robbing people.
22,500 for a silver medal and 15,000 for a bronze, and that's just for U.S.
Dude, 15,000 still. Like,
And
What
then
the
this,
fuck?
and then
It
this
should
says
be in
that
the
athletes
hundreds.
receive no direct compensation. Instead, they must rely mostly on their own sponsorships. So that's just because of U.S. sponsorships, I guess.
Dude.
So it entirely depends on who you're sponsored by. Do Olympians win prize money? Many countries will pay their athletes a prize if they earn a spot on the podium. Hong Kong offers some of the biggest gold medal rewards, around $750,000 each.
that's Hong Kong.
That's Hong Kong, dude.
But no, we don't do that here.
Here in the U.S., athletes get nearly $38,000 per gold. Dude, go to Hong Kong, and that's literally times 20. That's insane.
What the fuck?
That's insane.
What's wrong with America?
I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it.
Congratulations, you got a gold star.
You got a gold star.
Now what?
So here, I got another topic over here for you. Did you hear about the bloop of 1997?
I know. I actually, recently heard about this. Looked it up again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know about it's supposed to be a fucking sea creature, right? Or wasn't it supposed to be like an iceberg?
That's what it's supposed. People are saying it's an iceberg. That's what I heard.
But that's supposed to be the cover up.
Yeah, everybody's saying nah, it ain't an iceberg. That's just what they're saying to make us stop looking. You know.
So do you think that there's a large sea creature? I want to, but I don't. That's scary as fuck.
I don't know,
that makes
man.
me scared of the ocean even more.
Oh, dude,
Not
I've always been terrified of the ocean.
Yeah, but it's like not that I'm gonna be there, but like if I was those guys in the submarine, it's like what if that's what happened to them?
Just chomped down there. Well,
that
dude,
was the implosion.
So, all right, let's see what this says. Bloop was an ultra-low frequency, high-amplitude underwater sound detected by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
And they're supposed to be like the people that study like surrounding submarines from other countries.
Yeah, basically they're sonar people, essentially.
Yeah, instead they heard a fucking bloop.
Yeah, they hear this giant bloop that's what they called it, but from what I understood, that it was like a minute long. Like this sound was like a minute long straight.
Godzilla.
By 2012, earlier speculation that the sound originated from a marine animal was replaced by NOAA's description of the sound as being consistent with noises generated via non-tectonic cryosystems.
Yeah.
Originating from glacial movements such as ice calving or through seabed gouging by ice. So yeah, that's when they said it's ice. It was an iceberg.
No, it was Godzilla.
No, Godzilla was he was recharging.
You can't change
He was
my
down
beliefs.
there recharging.
He was amping up.
He found a radiation pocket.
That's what happened to the Titan.
That's so funny.
That's
what happened to the Titan.
It's gotta be it, man. Implosion. Just got swallowed.
Dude, okay. Animal origin. Here we go. NOAA's Christopher Fox, in an interview with CNN in 2001, stated that he believed bloop to be an ice calving in Antarctica. In 2002, Fox was interviewed by Dave Woolman for an article in New Scientist where he stated that he did not believe its origin was man-made, such as a submarine or a bomb. Fox also stated that while the audio profile of bloop does resemble that of a living creature, the source was a mystery because it would be far more powerful than the calls made by any animal on Earth. Woolman reported in his article the following: Fox's hunch is that the sound nicknamed bloop is the most likely out of the other recorded unidentified sounds to come from some sort of animal, because its signature is a rapid variation in frequency similar to that of sounds known to be made by marine beasts. What a weird
whales.
Yeah. Why don't we just call them animals?
Beasts.
There's one crucial difference, however. In 1997, bloop was detected by sensors up to 4,800 kilometers or 3,000 miles apart. That means it must be far louder than any whale noise or any other animal noise for that matter. Is it even remotely possible that some creature bigger than any whale is lurking in the ocean depths, or perhaps more likely something that is much more efficient at making sound?
You want to know one thing? They should make a movie on it at least. Global warming thaws out Antarctica, but Godzilla's in Antarctica, frozen in the ice below.
Well, they kind of made a movie
like that,
similar to it. You ever seen the Tomorrow War?
No.
It's starring Chris Pratt and
I probably saw clips, shorts.
J.K. Simmons is in it.
Who's that?
The guy that plays J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man.
No.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
I don't
that guy.
That.
But no, I guess like it was starring them, and basically the whole spoiler alert. If basically people from the future come and they're like, listen, we are you from like 50 years from now, or not 50, it's like 20 years from now.
That cliche.
And we need your help with this war or else we lose Earth and the whole human race is dead, basically. And so it's this whole mission. They go through all of it, yada, yada, yada. Dude finally comes back to his time and he's like, we lost. Like, what the fuck are we going to do? It's like, now we just wait for 20 years to die, essentially. Damn. And then they ended up like figuring out that there was like, they ended up figuring out that where the animals, they were like, well, what if they were already here? Because there was never an impact on Earth for these alien creatures to come and invade. There was never a comet or a meteor or asteroid. Nothing ever hit Earth. So their thought was it must have already been here. And then they like looked at a projection from now to 20 years later of global warming, and like the northern Antarctica will like completely melted, and there was like a ship in there and they were all hibernating in it, essentially. So it became them getting to Antarctica to fucking blow this fucking ship up before they come out of hibernation, essentially.
This movie sounds like it sucks.
Actually, pretty fire. Actually, pretty fucking fire.
Chris Pratt's in it, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, he was Mario.
Dude, he was in Jurassic World.
Yeah, I hear there's another one coming out next year.
What?
Jurassic World.
Another one?
Yeah.
How many more dinosaurs got die? And dude, just the first one was good. The second one was sad.
Dude,
I was like,
dude, the first Jurassic World, seeing that Bronchiosaurus just on shore, just go Brachiosaurus. Seeing it just on shore while the whole fucking forest behind it is just engulfing in flames, and he just goes, he's just like, I'm about to die. It's so fucking sad. I'm like, oh my god.
I didn't buy that. Like, I didn't go to the show. I didn't do anything. I'm like, no, this already. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my memories good with the first one. It doesn't need to go down that path. I saw Planet of the Apes. I know where that goes.
I know where that goes. We lose.
Yeah. War of Apes.
Pretty obvious one.
They just keep making them.
So, on a similar conversation to the
bloop,
to the bloop and unknown sea creatures. I believe it was in Thailand. There was a tsunami that had happened, and unknown sea creatures washed up on shore.
Like those, what are those, angelfish or anglerfish? They had those light at the end of their antenna. Anglers? Angelfish.
All right.
The ones that can swim in the dark. You know, they got those eyes. Fucking spooky looking eyes. The viper fish.
It's 10 bizarre creatures that washed ashore in 2022.
Are they all different?
White humpback whale.
Okay, that's sad.
A half-eaten giant squid.
Sperm whale.
A whale's stomach. Damn, just the stomach?
Yeah, no shit.
Hundreds of tiny penguins. That's depressing.
Keep scrolling.
Aborted baby sharks. My God.
Just gets worse and worse.
Mysterious beaked whale.
Looks like it's been killed. Cut to death.
Jellyfish jamboree. Literally an entire... Yeah, that's hundreds of jellyfish washed up on shore.
Jellyfish. They don't do anything good.
Kraken with massive eye.
They all have massive eyes.
That's just a giant squid. Don't call it a kraken. You're a fucking idiot.
Dude, it's a kraken. It's gotta be.
It's just a giant squid. They get real big. Shocker. 100-year-old Greenland shark.
That's
Damn,
sad.
That's sad.
Isn't the oldest one like 300 years old?
I don't know.
I think they got a record on that. Google it now. Oldest Greenland shark. That's the oldest fish in the sea.
Yeah. They don't become sexually mature until they're around 150 years old. What?
That's puberty.
Capable of living at least 272 years. So its life got cut more in like a third.
Supposedly, they'd live before trees.
Yeah, sharks. Sharks were alive before trees.
That is an ancient beast.
Yeah, which is an absolutely fucking insane thing to think about.
Have you seen the coelacanth?
Seen the what?
Coelacanth. It's the million-year-old fish. It's a pretty cool fish. It looks.
How do you spell that?
CEOL.
Coelacanth.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
I was right. I was on the right path. It's
Group of lobed finned fish.
Look how cool they are. It's one of the oldest fish in the ocean.
Weird.
Look at the tail. The tail is like
that's
not a fish tail.
Yeah.
That's a different tail.
That's like it's almost like an iguana and a fish in the same like put into one animal. Like, look at that thick tail, dude.
Could you imagine sea fish and you catch one of these? You're like, dude, what is this? Do we eat it?
I don't even know if I'd want to try it. I'd be like, dude, is it poisonous?
Yeah,
like,
no shit. Like, what is this? Dude, you just caught a million, like, prehistoric fish.
Coelacanth evolution. So they had feet.
No. They were like iguanas.
Bones are attached to the backbones. Yeah, so they get feet, crazy. And then they turn into fins.
I forgot what other species did that. They went from land to ocean. Like they evolved.
These went from ocean to land, it looks like. 1, 2,
so the ones
3,
that
4.
are in the ocean are just like left behind.
I guess that they're just lesser beings. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just showed up and they were like, nah, fuck this.
It's like, what are the fish that would have been humans? Catch that? Like, well, see,
this photo immediately just makes me think of that one book when we were kids.
Oh, the one with the
the shiny fish that would give away its scales.
What the fuck was that one? No, it wasn't big.
Was it rainbow fish?
Rainbow fish.
I think it was rainbow fish.
That. Dude, that fucking book, I hated that book.
I hated that book.
I like the scales. That was pretty.
Yep, yeah, the rainbow fish.
The rainbow fish.
God.
Fucking hate that book. So much with the passion.
Oh my God.
The fucking scales though, man.
So many different like covers for it. I didn't realize.
I didn't even know what the book was about until you said it was about giving away scales. I'm like, oh
yeah, it was about a fish being beautiful. Here's one little part of it. Carefully the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much. The little blue fish bubbled playfully.
And
then they swam along and they lived happy all ever after.
He did again.
Again.
Fuck this book. Alright.
Oh my God. All right, let's see. We also had the largest ever bony fish washed up on shore, which is sad. God, but no. So there was like deep sea creatures that I had heard had washed up on shore. Deep sea anglerfish. That's what it was.
Anglerfish.
Yep.
So it was right.
Yep.
This whole time.
A rarely seen deep sea anglerfish has been discovered on an Oregon beach. Experts reported known as a football fish. The body of the bizarre creature was found. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, let's see.
Skip to the scary part.
Oh, dude, look at that thing.
Okay, imagine
walking along the shore and seeing that.
No. Imagine swimming in the deep sea ocean.
I'm good. I don't want to. Dude, that thing is terrifying.
That is nothing but mouth.
Dude, imagine seeing that underwater.
No, you're in the dark, remember?
These
things live in the dark.
Yeah. So imagine like obviously I don't think human beings are capable of getting that deep, but
I bet you they can.
Find
a way. Somewhere.
Not like by themselves though.
What are they
like? But like just imagine like running into that scuba diving.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, you're dead.
You don't even see it coming.
I feel like that thing would totally try to fucking kill you.
It's a missile of that's like a piranha, but in the dark.
I wonder, angler.
What if they're like
fish.
really like docile?
Kill. You're really docile.
They're just like, yeah, you're too big.
They do not bite humans. They are too small and they live deep within the ocean. This means that encounters between humans and
You
these
think
fish
they
are
would
very
eat
rare.
anything,
Bro.
because they can see in the dark.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Yeah, you only say that you only say they don't bite humans because we haven't had a human encounter one on itself.
And anytime you did,
That's the question.
any human that did encounter one
if a
died.
human got into a tank with this thing, would it bite it? That's the question. I think that's a pretty clear.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. See what happens. He's angry.
He's angry.
He's angry.
He's angry.
Why are they so angry?
Do not bite humans. Fucking okay. Fucking okay. Sure. I do not believe
It's
you.
like the play dead shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, if you play dead, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm just gonna lay
I'm
down.
just gonna let it chomp on me. Yeah.
Yeah. No. If you play dead for these bears, then they'll go away.
It
What
was
the
like-
fuck makes you think that they'd go away?
So you know how like crocodiles and alligators do the death roll?
Yeah. You're supposed to roll with them.
Yeah. You're supposed to roll with it,
Yeah.
dude. They're too quick. Your
Dude,
arm's
well,
already gone. Your arm's gone.
Well, you've seen the clip of the girl. There was a clip of this girl that went on. She was working at a zoo,
Did she do
and
that?
she had her arm in,
can
and
see-
it caught her arm, and it pulled her in,
Yeah.
and it
that's
it did the death roll, but
Yeah.
she was able to roll with it, and it did
But
it
in
like
the water.
3 times to
But
her.
in the
Yeah.
But in the water.
Yeah,
I'm talking on land. But even if it does drag you into the water, you're dead. It's gonna drown you first.
Death.
It's gonna drown.
roll in. Well, maybe I should narrow this down a little more. Alligator.
Inmates.
Alligator.
You want a death roll?
Death roll video. Nope, not that one. Not that one.
Craziest thing is they do this to themselves, like to other crocodiles.
This is it. This is the
They'll
video.
rip off limbs.
Hold up.
Oh, that's
See if
fucking
I can.
sketchy.
See if I can't make this.
This is already not good. What is she?
All right. Hopefully this doesn't blow our ears off.
Is she feed? She's feeding. Oh god.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh
Rolls
my
with it.
god.
Rolls with it.
Get the gun. Dude, fucking the jaw strength on those things.
Dude. Well, yeah, they just have to get people to just fucking hold this thing down so it can't roll.
That's smart. But the fucking kid's watching too. That kid's traumatized.
Dude.
This is not supposed to be a part of the.
And this guy don't even work there. This guy don't even work there.
Is he what? Is he a janitor?
This is just a guy that was there watching. He was there, and
Should
yeah,
fucking hire him.
yeah. That's just another
Want
guy
a job?
that he was shouting. You could hear him. He said, "Hey, we got a problem in here," and he was just like, "Well, if I don't help, this woman's gonna lose her fucking hand."
Dude,
So he fucking
Props to
jumped
that
in
guy.
there,
Props to that
100%,
guy.
dude. Props to that man.
that guy has balls.
Yeah, more than most.
Oh, you're just gonna fucking get in there? Yeah.
Dude, he just got in there, and thank God, because of him, the alligator let go. She got out.
Right. Alligator's
But-
like, I can't do anything.
But then he was stuck in that fucking tank on top of it.
Okay, that's not as dangerous. That's what Crocodile Hunter did.
Yes, but
He
then
taught me
he
when I
has
was
to
like-
get off of this and get out of there.
Well, yeah. See, the trick is,
And he has to get in front of it to get out.
according to Steve Irwin, rest in peace.
Yeah.
you can
R.I.P.
just-
brother.
You can wrestle it to where it's tired, and then that's when you get off of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, it's gonna go this way, it's gonna go that way, but you know,
Once it starts
Once
dying down.
yeah, once it starts dying down, it's like, yeah, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
I can do anything now.
Dude, that's just a terrifying thought, man.
Dude, once it grabs your whole arm, not just your hand, arm.
Yeah.
You're like just the fucking processing. Like, what the fuck is happening? This is my life.
Oh my god.
Oh, you had a bad day? Yeah. Did you get bitten by an alligator?
Did you get bit by an alligator, bro?
I had a tough day at work. Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Well, dude, I fucking brought this up on the podcast the other day too. Why do we still have zoos? Why do we still have zoos?
We still have zoos. They should make.
They're depressing.
They're so
They're
depressing.
Fucking depressing. I was talking about this in the last episode with Ian.
Yeah, they live 10 years longer. No,
they don't.
Not
happy.
They're not happy. It's not by choice.
Yeah, sure. Technically, they have a nicer life in your eyes.
What I was thinking was like the early days of zoos when they were in fucking cages, the size, like 6x8.
Yeah,
6x8. A tiger in a 6x8.
Yeah, the fuck.
No wonder why it's pacing around. What else is it supposed to do? Like, dude, this thing wants to fucking get out.
Yeah, and the moment that it does, it's gonna hit anything, dude.
Yeah, Sigmy and Roy.
It's like, bro,
Siegfried. Yeah,
dude, that I just don't understand it. Like, dude, the polar bear. That's the number one that fucking kills it for me. Is like the polar bears and the penguins. You always
see them swimming and pacing.
They're always just swimming, and it's like, dude, water is never cold enough. There's no ice around them ever. It's like, dude, they are meant to be in like below zero temperatures.
Right.
And they are not anywhere near that.
No. It's like, it's not even fun for them. When you throw a steak in their face.
Yeah.
It's fun for them when they're stomping on frozen ice just to get to a baby seal.
Yeah. And also, like,
they haven't eaten in weeks.
Yeah, they don't even really get like the best meals either, because what they usually eat are penguin, seals,
baby
fish.
Seals for sure. You know, the cool thing about polar bears is they can have that sensory of like feeling and smelling and sensing what's under the ice.
Well, dude, I'm pretty sure
there's a seal here.
Polar bears are technically the most aggressive bear.
Oh yeah.
They're way more aggressive. They will kill a human. They will seek a human out quick.
Yep. They're like, can I eat that?
Yeah. They do not give a shit.
Crazy story about those people that survived. Like, I don't know if it was like a shipwreck or whatever, but there was a polar bear on the other island, and the polar bear just kept getting closer and closer. Got one of the guys, brought it to the other island, ate that, came back, grabbed another one.
No shit. And
then they finally were rescued. This was years and years ago, like decades. It was like 1950.
A polar bear, like, captured how many people?
Polar bear attacks survivors, maybe. This is just something I heard, but I know they're capable of doing this type of shit. Like, if you're stuck on a fucking iceberg, there's nowhere you can go.
All right, man who had face torn off by... Nope, not that. How one man escaped the polar bear attack? One man's harrowing escape from the jaws of a deadly polar bear.
And these things are related to the short-faced bear. You know what that is, right?
To the what?
Short-faced bear? Google that. This will make you shit bricks. This is one of the reasons why we couldn't get to North America when we're, like, indigenous.
Holy shit, dude.
Look at scroll.
Yeah, let's get to some images, not videos.
There's one photo, that one. That's a statue, but there's somebody standing next to it. Keep scrolling. But yeah, that's like a size comparison to a polar bear and a grizzly bear.
Oh, right here.
They have no, it's a statue they made. That one. Right there.
Oh, that.
That's what they would look like.
Yeah, you showed me this once before, I think, dude.
Look at the size of the paw.
That is 2.5 people tall.
It's the size of a guy's chest.
That's 2 people tall, easy.
And it runs fast.
Yeah,
like
12
miles
foot tall bear.
40 miles an hour.
12-foot tall bear. Looks like it's got a 6-pack. Like, the fuck?
It ain't no Kodiak, but no, that's the closest thing to a polar bear.
God. Yeah, no, dude, those things will fucking rip your face off, man. That shit's nuts.
One swipe.
God, 2-week trek through Canada's Arctic tundra turns into a desperate attempt to stay alive. Wow. promise the adventure of a lifetime, 14 days of hiking through northern Canada wilderness with the possibility of seeing the world's largest land carnivore, the polar bear. If you dream of the experience, a place that is both pristine and magical, a land of spirits, and polar bears are rarely seen by humans.
Because they're white.
Wow, guys.
You saw the videos of like the bear-proof boxes? The people that are inside those glass-proof, like plexiglass boxes?
Can't say I have. Let's look it up. Bear-proof boxes, huh?
They just make like
Are these just meant for items?
I'm not looking for to buy one. Videos.
Or is this for people or
YouTube.
for like food?
No, YouTube, like people getting attacked in these things. Like they're inside them, the bear can't get to
People
them.
get.
God, what would that be called?
People get attacked in bear-proof box.
Try that. See what? That's the kind of example. But I'm looking for a video.
Do it in a fucking
Trash can.
trash can. That'd be fucking hilarious.
But I mean,
Okay,
even that
here we
one
go,
worked.
here we
Yeah,
go.
That one will work.
Brown bear attack.
Just being in one of these things is just an experience in and of itself.
Then we'll see how he tries to get
I mean, you can skip ahead 30 seconds.
Plus, I'll get a first-hand view of how a
Or to
bear
that
attack
part
might
where it's
become a little
we get
nervous.
it. Yeah.
All right, latch it up.
It's probably halfway through.
All right, I gotta admit, I'm a little intimidated, even being in this cage. Talking about a 1,500-pound bear.
Well, yeah, dude. What if it gets its fucking
What if
arm
it,
in there?
What if it breaks?
What if it gets its arm in there?
What if it breaks?
Like that's a lot of big holes, dude. I
If
don't.
it bites just your hand.
It just gotta break one of those bars.
You know? Oh my god, that shit breaks. There is actually like YouTube videos of those boxes actually breaking. You just watch the guy panic.
All right, speed her up here.
Possess the strength of a
All right. So now it's discovered it.
A recent study
Jeez,
indicates
dude.
that grizzlies possess the strength of up to 5 humans. Researchers think an enraged bear strength could be much higher.
Right, this is just a curious bear.
Yeah, this
It's
is
not
just
even-
it's not even actually attacking, but it up there he goes. It's tipping him over.
He's trying to figure it out. How do I get you? How do I eat you? That's what he's thinking.
Well, see, here's the thing though. This is National Geographic, and this is in a very, very controlled environment.
Right.
There's like it's in a
It's- yeah, like a
cage
defense.
in a fenced-in area,
Right.
and there's 4 other people around it. Like this thing was definitely just trained to go at this cage.
Speaking of which, I went to Wolf and Bear Discovery Center, and I think it's in it's either, I don't think it's South Dakota, or I think it's Wyoming. And what they would demonstrate is they would have like the zookeepers come out. They would have 3 guys roll this rock, right? And they would put lettuce, carrots, and potatoes underneath it or whatever, and they'd roll the rock back over. And then once all the food is hidden, they put up like a bird feeder, like decoy, with food in it.
Yeah.
And they demonstrated this bear called, I don't know if it was 101. No, I think his name was Sam. And it was like a 1,300-pound grizzly bear. Just comes out, literally one arms that rock that took 3 people to roll. One arms it, eats, just to demonstrate the power of like how easy it is for them. And then, sure enough, he eats the bird feeder, no problem. So, but it's like, dude, they're fucking strong. Strong.
That's insane, dude.
One arm, a boulder, no problem. I'm hungry.
That's just fucking scary to think about.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, and they tell you to lay down.
Yeah, play that. No, trust me, it works.
Trust me, lay down. No.
It just thinks you're a threat.
Dude, I don't know about you. I'm running, all right?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'm running.
From all I know about bears is that
They're more often going to attack, if anything. Black bears, not so much.
well, the thing is that polar bears are not polar bears. Grizzly bears are more territorial.
But, yep.
Black bears are
Protected their young.
that, and you got to watch them when it's getting close to hibernation,
Mm-hmm.
because that's when they're really hungry.
Yep.
And they say when a black bear is following you, not like just like eating around, it's following you.
Yeah.
It's like chances are that thing's going to attack because it's hungry. You know, it's trying to make it through the winter. So that's like the biggest threat to a black bear. Other than that, they're scared of you. But grizzly bears are more territorial. If they smell, they already smell you by the time they get to you. They're like, I smell a human.
Oh yeah, they smell it a mile away.
About 2 miles that way. Nope.
Oh.
I know what he's eating right now.
Yeah, they're like, you know what?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? You finish that cheeseburger up, buddy. I'll be right there. I want you nice and fat when I get there.
Exactly. Yep. And it's they're not.
The more meat, the better.
They're just wanting to investigate what you are, and then they find out you're not a threat. And what they say when you do encounter a grizzly bear is put like your backpack above your head, and just that simple 2 feet of your backpack.
Oh yeah.
Adds onto your height, so you look like a bigger threat. And they're like, I don't know, this man.
Yeah,
this thing's got legs, arms, and he's got I don't know what that is above his head.
Yeah.
And then if they do charge, you throw the backpack. They go for the backpack. They're like, "Oh, I got you."
That's smart.
Like, hey,
That's smart.
You got my backpack. You didn't get me.
Yeah, it's smart, especially if there's something in that backpack that'll deter it.
Right.
Like some fucking candy or meat or something.
Is this what you want?
Yeah, some snacks of some sort.
Take it.
Take this, not me. Like,
but a polar bear, you're dead.
Of course, you throw the backpack and lose your map. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah. Wait, I needed that.
Fuck. Let me know when you're done. I'll take the leftovers.
Have you ever seen that movie Bushwhacked?
Bushwhacked?
Yeah, it's an old one with you can Google it. It's like from the 2000s. Bushwhacked was with the guy from
Bushwhacker?
No, Bushwhacked with the ED. No, that's Waked.
Waked.
But
Bushwhacked.
That's the guy from what's that movie? Home Alone. He's the intruder or whatever.
Oh
so,
yeah, okay.
This is a funny movie, but those kids, they're Boy Scouts, but they're like one Girl Scout, and it's it's fucking hilarious because he's supposed to be like on the run, but for like he didn't do anything wrong, but they scammed him. They scammed him so that the cops are after him. But he all of a sudden gets tangled in with these fucking kids, and the kids think that he's the troop leader. So he's got to pretend to be a troop leader on an adventure. He has nothing about it.
That's hilarious. Okay.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
It's real early 2000s comedy then.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. When did this come out?
When does it come out?
No, when did it? When did it
1999.
Come out? Really?
Back in 19...
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
1995.
So before I was born.
That is pretty shocking. Won't lie.
Yeah, bad guys are going after him, and the troop kids are fucking...
Even better, early 90s movie.
Dude, it is an early 90s.
Have you ever seen that movie?
But you see the bear, though, right? But anyways, what I was going to get to is like the kids were like coming up with a way of like looking like they killed themselves, so they threw all their backpacks in the water, in the river, the waterfall. So when they went over the waterfall, spoiler alert, the people in the helicopter thought they were dead, but really they just went into the woods without any gear. But during that scene, he's like, "Wait, I got my shit in there. I got my climbing ropes. I can't just throw that."
Do you remember this movie, dude? Mouse Hunt.
No.
Dude.
Have you seen Runaway Ralph?
No.
That's even older.
Dude, so Mouse Hunt was 1997. This was literally two dudes, like, I it's been so long since I've seen this, but if I remember right, it's two guys, like, I think they break into a factory, like into like a string factory, and they're trying to like they're trying to basically fuck the place up or something. Or they're trying to steal it, and what I can't quite remember the plot essentially, but this mouse is fucking tormenting them. So they're destroying this factory, trying to kill this one fucking mouse, and it's really funny. I would definitely recommend
Tom
it.
And Jerry only.
It's got a real Tom and Jerry-esque mood to it, but it's like Like, you can see right here, like, there's a scene where, like, they set up all the mouse traps and everything, and they corner themselves in the room, and then the mouse is in the kitchen, like, already has the cheese, and so then they like run through all the mouse traps and they hurt themselves, and it's super early fucking comedy,
Have you ever stuck
dude.
your hand in a mouse trap?
No, because I'm not dumb.
I think we should try it once.
I don't think so.
Nah, come on.
I think you should try it once.
Let's do it for the pod.
On the pod.
Do it for the pod.
Do it for the pod, guys. We do it for your entertainment.
You want to know what it's like? Same way you thought it was going to go.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have to edit out the scream.
Yeah.
Followed by a lot of motherfucker.
you just hear a bunch of beep, beep, beep.
Dude, well, I was telling Ian in the last episode, I'm going to have to see if I can find like a donkey sound, and I'm going to start editing and censor any of our censor sounds. I'm going to just make a donkey sound now.
There you go.
After our Don't Be a Donkey episode, it just fits the
Don't-
pod a little too well.
So Ian called me a donkey.
Yeah, perfect.
That was perfect.
So someone called me a donkey at work the other day. Dude, I don't want to lie. I think I'd be really offended. Like, it's like, no, it's just a joke. I'm like, nah, dude, they're calling you stupid.
It's better than chicken shit.
That's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't be a donkey after that.
So, okay, here's a good question for you, because I was talking to Jake about this the other day. When you get up in the morning, how many alarms do you set?
One, but I hit snooze.
Okay, so one, but you hit snooze.
Yeah, like it depends on how I feel.
Okay, so 2, essentially.
But what I do, but I also don't do, is force myself into an ice cold shower as soon as you wake up. Because right when you wake up, it's gonna suck.
Yeah,
it's gonna suck.
Same thing that Rogan does.
Yep, for 3 minutes. That's it.
Yep.
Just
ruin your day already, and nothing can make it worse.
Knowing that you did it though afterwards, like you have nothing but a smile on your face.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, you can't ruin my day, dude. I just ruined it.
I just ruined it.
Everything that happens to me, no matter what, isn't as bad as that. And it's like, if it does get that bad, I'll be like, hey, you want to go back in that cold shower? No. All right, then.
Could be a little worse, couldn't it?
Stop complaining.
Yeah, could be a little worse. Sure could be.
Ruin your own day.
Ruin your own day. Exactly. I like that. Ruin your own day.
It's the best philosophy.
I get that, though. 100%.
Yeah. What do they say? Be a man, ruin your own day.
Well, see, the way I am, though, so I set 3 alarms to be safe, but I only ever usually use 2. I set 3 just in case,
Are they like 30 minutes apart?
No, they're like 5 minutes apart.
So it's a snooze.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, in the morning, I use my phone, and it's like slide one way to snooze, slide one way to just stop it.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes I don't remember which way is snooze and stop, so it's just like, I'm just like, whatever, just turn it on.
I got one of those Google, what are they called? Google
Homes?
Yeah, Google Homes. A Nest. That's what they call it.
Oh,
A
gotcha.
Google Nest. And I'll be like I did before I came here. I was like, hey, Google, set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. All right, set an alarm for 4:30 a.m. But what I've noticed, like the factory default, or the problem, is that when you have a TV going on at night, and it plays throughout the day, if they hear stop on the TV, it will stop your alarm.
No way.
So your alarm could be going off, but just, how often does your TV say, like, someone says stop?
Yeah, especially in that fucking couple minutes.
Right, and you're just like, you wake up at like fucking 6 o'clock.
So you just have to say stop in the morning and it turns off?
Well, it's like, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
What's your excuse? Hey, I slept through my alarm? No, because, I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened.
I had choices.
My alarm. I didn't hear my alarm go off. I always wake up to my alarm, but it didn't go off.
Oh my god, fuck that.
Like, I don't know. It's sketchy. It's a sketchy deal,
dude.
That's why I have to set my phone and the Nest. I'm like,
See, I couldn't rely on just say stop.
That's all it takes.
One, because I would just be laying in bed, still completely just stop.
Say it in your sleep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And you just stop, and then you don't wake up.
It's such a slippery slope.
Yeah. So it's like I need
You wake
that.
up late.
I need that rollover. Look at the time, turn it off, sit there for a second, turn the light on, and go.
And then even while you're like half asleep, you're telling yourself, "I gotta wake up in 10 minutes."
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you're half asleep, so you're just like, don't get too comfy.
Like it's time to get up.
Yeah, you're just preparing. Like
that's why I'm like, God damn, I gotta force. Like that's the hard part about like I don't always do it, but like if I did jump into a cold shower right away for 3 minutes,
100%.
As soon as you wake up, you know that the rest of your day is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like you ain't ever gonna complain about how bad your day was at work. So I'm like, this is good for me, but I'm not gonna do it. See, I'm procrastinating. So it's like and then those days that I do skip those days, I'm like, this day sucks. I should have gotten that cold shower.
So, to kind of revert back to a previous conversation we were having
with the mouse
about sea life, venomous fish.
Yeah.
The thought of that really scares the shit out of me. So I figured let's find out.
Venomous fish. That's new to me actually.
All right. Top 10 most poisonous and venomous fish in the ocean.
The venomous sea snake. But I know about the fucking lionfish.
Yeah, so there's number 1 is the caboza,
That's a
which
jellyfish.
Yeah, it's just a jellyfish.
That's not a fish.
And then there's the puffer fish.
Use them for volleyball.
Really? I feel like the puffer fish would have been lower. Zebra sturgeon.
That don't bite.
Nah. But I bet it has.
Looks like a kisser fish.
I bet it has like a mucus that it produces on its skin or something.
Yeah, like spotted frogs.
Rival those mammals we all know and love. Zebra, this eye-catching fish, isn't as innocent as it may appear. You may not notice from afar, but the sea creature possesses an erectile spine that's as sharp as a scalpel. Shit.
Pick that up.
The spine sits at the base of the caudal fin and contains powerful, dangerous venom. It cuts into any prey who dares to get too close. In fact, this venomous fish is known to be overly aggressive and will attack any animal or person who comes its way. Shit.
It's a bully fish.
Yeah, so the one that we thought was the nicest actually kind of seems like it's the most rude. Crown of thorns starfish. That looks like a sea urchin and a starfish together, man.
Yeah. They don't have like the typical starfish, like 5 limbs.
Yeah.
They got like 14.
Standard stingray. Probably should have just fucking figured that.
Fuck you for killing Steve Irwin.
Honestly.
Fuck you. Kill every one.
They do have a strong reaction in terms of defensiveness, and that attack can be deadly.
That's Steve Irwin.
May remember crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, right there. The animal-obsessed Australian zookeeper handled some of the most dangerous animals in the world until he was fatally attacked by a stingray in a horrible accident. Most stingray injuries happen below the knee on people who were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. In most cases, death is extremely rare. While a stingray does contain venom, it's usually not deadly. But if a stingray strikes you in the chest or abdomen with its sharp tail, it could kill you.
Thanks for reminding me.
A hit directly to the heart would most certainly be fatal. Any other kind of piercing can cause severe muscle contractions, which are very painful. It can also cause tissue or cell death. Wow. Yeah, didn't Steve Irwin get hit right in the heart with one?
He pulled it out. That's what killed him. It went through like his upper shoulder or something like that, and then went to here, and then he pulled it out. They got a video on it, but it's fucking sad. It's like, dude.
God. How quickly did he die?
You're the animal guy. Huh?
How quickly did he die?
Really quick. Like, I want to say by the time they got him up to the boat, quick. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Rip
he died
Steve
in the
Irwin.
hospital.
Boxfish. I heard about this one the other day.
My day as a kid. I was like 7.
I know, dude. Me too.
Like, I used to be that kid. Like, I would have books, encyclopedias about animals, and then I'd have a notebook, and then I'd turn on Animal Planet, Steve Irwin. I'm like, okay, what are we learning today? I'm ready. I was all in.
This fish is known to excrete a dangerous toxin whenever it feels threatened or scared. Their skin cells release this toxin into the water, which will poison anything in the surrounding area. Damn, so this thing don't even have to touch you. You just gotta get near it.
Guys, you made me ink.
This thing poisons the water around you. That's fucked.
What if you're in a scuba suit?
God, welcome to Nature is Metal, guys. Like, fucking hell.
The survival mechanisms are insane.
The toxin can break down and destroy red blood cells, which can be harmful to both marine life and humans who get too close. All right. Candiru. That's got to be it.
It's got to be.
The candiru is a fish found native to the Amazon River region. It is uncanny in its similarity to an eel.
It does look like an eel. If it didn't have that.
Yeah, it looks like an eel with a little bit of a belly.
Fucking ugly.
As it boasts a translucent appearance.
Do you think they taste good?
And does not have scales as other fish do. Being it's poisonous,
yeah,
I don't think so.
it doesn't have scales. That's a big factor.
This tiny fish is only about 1 inch long. So it's difficult to even see it in the water.
Can't eat that. That's bite size.
Yeah.
Sweet
This fish doesn't possess any poison, but it is quite deadly. It's a parasitic catfish that likes to latch onto the gill cavities of other fish, feeding on their blood.
Fucking parasite.
When the candiru decides to make a human its prey, it will actually enter the body through a person's urethra.
This is the fucking nightmare stories. This is why you fucking wear those swim trunks with the netting.
Yep. Once inside, it lets loose its short spines, which attach it to the victim and cause inflammation. It can also cause hemorrhaging and eventually even death.
It's gotta be painful, dude.
Dude, I can only imagine.
Why does my pee hole hurt?
Oh,
there's a spiked fish in there. Oh.
Dude, imagine having to get your dick fucking just cut in half.
Why
just fold it open.
What's up with the
to get that fucking thing out of there, dude?
You just swell up.
Dude, oh my god. All right, then there's the lionfish. We know about the lionfish.
How do they kill you is what I always wondered. Because I know they have like electricity or something like that.
Lionfish is one that is quite impressive in terms of appearance, entirely covered in brown and white stripes. The fish boasts large, billowing fins that flow gracefully through the water. Though its fins are nice to look at, we wouldn't recommend getting near this big cat of the ocean. A highly toxic animal, the lionfish has venom within its dorsal spines.
Things are badass.
The dorsal spines can inject a toxic substance when the fish is touched or grabbed. The venom can cause severe pain and swelling. It can be life-threatening in some cases. Thankfully, the fish is not known to be aggressive whatsoever. In fact, it is actually a rather timid fish who likes to mind its own business. The dorsal spines simply act as a defense mechanism to protect him from when predators get too close. It's best to stay far from these guys. Contact with that dorsal fin results in a strong poison that can cause severe pain, vomiting, shortness of breath, and eventually paralysis of every muscle in the human body once the cardiac muscle is impacted. And the result is death.
Could you imagine not knowing that you're going to die? Like, you just stumbled across this thing.
Yeah,
you
no
don't know
shit.
what it is. What's this thing called? But this is stonefish. Well,
here's the stonefish. We brought this up earlier.
Like
one of the ones that washed up on shore. The largest one in the world washed up on shore.
There's one. I think it's the frogfish that can crawl. It's got limbs.
Weird.
It does the same thing though.
Stonefish. It's not particularly attractive fish. No shit. But don't say that to its face. Hidden in the Red Sea and the Indo-Pacific, this fish houses 13 dorsal spines that are very much venomous. The venomous fish can be challenging to spot as it likes to hide on the seabed. It accomplishes excellent camouflage by burying itself in the sand or hiding within the rocks.
I think the problem is like if you step on it.
Yeah. When all is said and done, it merely looks like another stone in the ocean.
Hey, intermittent fasting. Click on that.
A sting from one of these many spines can cause a person to lose consciousness. That alone is a threat when you're in the water. But the venom can also cause cardiac arrest. The venom can cause severe pain, swelling, and sometimes result in death. Stonefish are usually found in shallow waters near coral reefs, and they are well camouflaged. When you look at the picture above, keep in mind how close it was taken, and that you wouldn't see the details that make you recognize the living fish from some distance with your snorkeling mask on. Oh, God.
This is the one I wanted.
Viperfish?
Yeah, it's like a long...
It's like an eel and an anglerfish together,
that,
dude.
What's that long fish called? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Eel?
No, it's
I don't know.
You can just type in the longest fish.
Well, you know,
But yeah, it's like that, but...
buddy, what do you
swim in
say
the
we
dark.
take a quick break,
Yeah,
and we'll
I
come
need to
right
go to the
back,
bathroom.
right?
Sounds good.
All right, we're back. So, all right, I got a couple other things that we can talk about. Let me pull my little list out here for you. So first on the list is, did you have Mr. Klatt when we were in high school?
Yes. He was the welding teacher?
Yeah, the metals shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a funny story. I got put in a welding 2.
Uh-huh.
I never did welding 1.
Really?
We didn't find out until like halfway through the year. So he's just like, all right, just whatever, you know.
Yeah, like at this
mess
point,
around.
like
at this point, you're not worth anything.
yeah, like you
So
can't
just-
make
just-
him do one now.
Just, yeah,
like
just
he already
go-
knows it.
Just go do something.
Yeah.
You know, go bend metal.
Yeah.
Go
So he
clean
would
up
just
shop.
give you little shit projects
Yeah,
or something.
just go
like,
clean up shop, blah blah blah. Yeah, But when it came to like the actual welding, I'm like, I don't know any of this. And he's like, but didn't you take welding 1? I go, no. They put me in this class. And he's like, all right.
That's so dumb.
It was 2 hours of the day.
Oh my God.
It was just you just sitting there reading a book, and like you don't know how to weld, so you can't be with the welders.
Yeah.
Everybody else is doing their job. So I just made like fucking swords.
Yeah.
like like scrap metal
Just
swords.
little knives and little throwing
like,
stars.
That's
and,
perfect to have in a fucking school.
Yeah.
That's not scary.
Yeah, let's make weapons.
Let's make weapons. But yeah, I was a nerd about weapons. I was like, dude, what's the perfect?
So I never actually had correction. I had him once because I took metals.
Yeah, I took metals.
I took metals, but he the number one thing I remember about being in that class was when somebody had chewing tobacco in.
Did you hear about the punishment for that
Yep.
one guy?
He did it for many people.
Oh yeah.
I assume if it's the same one I'm about to say, if he would catch you with chew in your mouth,
Yep.
he would look at you and he would go, "You got 2 choices. You can go to the office with it in your mouth, or you can
spit in that drain.
spit it out."
Don't you have to clean the drain after that?
He would tell them that that they have to spit it out and go to the office, or you can swallow it and sit there.
That's a bunch of redneck kids right there.
Yep. The amount of people that I knew that swallowed that shit, dude.
Everybody in that class was chewing.
Yep.
Everybody.
But you see, like,
They're hicks, you know.
don't get
What
me
do you
wrong.
expect?
In a way, super not smart. Like, not a good thing to be doing to kids.
Be buzzing in class, and then
But but I'm talking on Klatt's part. You know, it's not smart to just like allow that to be waved under, especially being they're underage.
Yeah, with machinery.
Yeah, so it's
that's
like
not smart.
that is not smart for sure. However, I do have to say, like, being how sick you get, swallowing that would deter a lot of people from continuing to fucking chew.
I know some people that swallow.
I know a lot of people
And-
that gut it, but they don't swallow the chew though. Like,
No, they gut it, but swallow it. Yeah, like
yeah, they don't.
fucking-
Yeah, they just
swallow
don't swallow the actual fucking
Right when it's done, they're just
tobacco.
like, all right, swallow it.
Yeah,
So,
they'll swallow their fucking instead of spitting
Every
in a
now and
cup,
then.
but
He's like, yeah, I just swallowed my chew.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I remember I did chew once
Have you
with
seen
Jake when we were in
Parks
high
and
school.
Recreation?
Yeah.
You remember that part where Tom tries some chew and he goes, "You're supposed to keep it in your mouth."
Oh yeah, and
all of
he's
a
just
sudden
sitting there chewing on it.
He feels it in his stomach. Yeah, he swallows
Yeah.
it and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go outside." Ugh. You're supposed to.
Yeah, you're just supposed to sit there. You're supposed to leave it there.
Not supposed to swallow it.
Yep. Fucking idiot, dude. I remember the first time that I did chew. I did it with Jake.
Me too.
And
I was young.
I fucking hated it, dude. Literally, Jake bought a tin, or I think either he bought one or we got one from a buddy of ours. One of the two. I can't quite remember, but we got a hold of a tin. And he's like, all right, let's do this. So we sat down and we started playing Skip Bo, like the card game.
Yep.
Yeah, we were sitting there in my fucking living room playing Skip Bo, and we both took a little bit, and it was like middle of summer. Yeah. And after like fucking 5 minutes, we're both just like woozy. We're fucking nauseous. We're both just in there.
Ugh.
like we just feel like
It's
we
not
could
even-
throw up right now, dude.
Right. That's the type of buzz that gets you. I didn't like
I
that. When I
don't
tried it, I felt the buzz. I felt the like when my story is when I first tried it, I was young, and my sister, I can hear her coming up the stairs, and I'm like, oh, she might tell on me, I'm just trying to hang out with my brother and his friend, and fucking run to the toilet. But as I'm running, you can definitely tell the buzz was kicking in because like I was.
Mm-hmm. You started like going to the side.
Yeah, I was like, it's almost like
You almost feel like you're drunk.
Yeah, that's how much buzz.
Yeah.
First time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the
Spit
first
that
time.
out, flushed it. No, I didn't do anything. That wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like 15.
Dude, I'll never forget. Like there was like 3 kids in my
But I've
class.
always hated chew.
There was 3 kids in my fucking class that were chewing that he caught all of them at once, and all 3 of them.
Oh no.
I'm just like, oh my god.
God.
And then
That's gonna
and then
suck
of course
next.
they immediately like right after that they're just like, oh yeah, we just got it now. And like
I
they're
don't care how tough you are.
and it's like at that point like Clat doesn't even stop you anymore. Like he like after he watches you
Smells
gut
on
it
your
and
breath, first of all.
after he watches you gut it once, like and like after he watches you swallow the whole thing once and knows that you'll do it again, like
Right.
that's really what it comes down to. So it's like, okay, well, what are we really learning now?
Yeah, exactly.
Granted, so it's like at that point, like you almost do have to send them to the office, but
I hated his class.
I did too.
It was nice to know, but I wish I would have took like something like small engines.
Also, for a metals shop, really fucking dark,
Really dark.
like super fucking dark.
Sketchy dark.
Yeah,
Like you get one light here and one light there, and that's it.
seriously, there was maybe 3 fucking lights throughout that entire shop. I swear.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were in the desk area.
But I did like woodshop. Woodshop was lit up.
Yeah.
That was right next door to it.
Yeah, I fucking loved that shit. That was my home.
Yeah, I know it was yours. For me, it was too. Yeah, I built that badass couch table.
Yep.
Still proud of that. I still have it, but I don't know why I was dumb enough to not put dowels in it. So now it's breaking apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they don't got dowels. So it's just like you glued pieces together.
See,
So-
my very first nightstand that I made, it's still in my garage, but it started falling apart years ago.
Damn.
But it, ultimately, it was the first thing I ever built, dude. It's not perfect. It's not really pretty. Right. Things are a little off center. Things are not stained correctly. And, it was my first time doing anything.
Yeah.
So, like, I just use it as a workshop, like, stand. I throw fucking screws and a little, my store shit inside of it in the garage. And, it's definitely not an in the house item. Like, everything else that I built after that became very worthy. But
Once I got into cabinetry, it was like all right, this is serious.
Yeah,
This is starting
exactly.
serious. And I never got to finish my end table, but I had the tabletop perfect. Like, I wanted that tabletop.
What
remember
was
that
the
one?
tabletop that you made?
It was a triangle and two, like, they're not trapezoids.
Write it out. Draw it out for me.
So basically, the whole...
Instead of sitting here and freaking describing it
no
away.
shit. The whole concept of it was balance. So
Okay.
you got
Almost a yin and yang.
Yeah, yin and yang. And so you got one triangle that's a little bit wider but shorter, but you can tell it's heavier. And that was like sitting on this edge.
Define heavier.
Like, it's got more mass. You can, like, when you're balancing rocks,
Different woods?
when you're
Or-
balancing two different rocks on a rock, it's like it's a balancing.
Well, yeah,
the
but
whole thing is
I'm
balance.
asking. So you were using two different woods, is what you're saying?
It
right?
wasn't two different woods. It was just two different shapes. Like when you laser engrave it,
Mhm.
it was like, shit, that was supposed to be taller. So the whole idea is like that one was taller, but they're not the same. Yet they balance out.
So they were
balance
raised out of the table.
They weigh the same, but they're just different shapes.
Okay.
That was like the whole point. Like, but like, yeah, if you set those on that triangle that's upside down, they would balance. That was the whole point of like you have a tall, skinnier shape, and then you got a short, massive shape.
So this was laser engraved, or this was
Laser engraved into a tabletop,
Okay.
just like my Minnesota Wild couch table.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was pretty sweet.
That was my favorite, but that's the one that broke.
Damn.
But I was going to build that, but I never got to the drawers or in the door. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, my
But I wish I did have that symbol.
the nicest thing that I ever built
cool
was
to have
my
like a-
coffee table.
A circle around it would be cool.
That would have been nice. That would have been sweet.
Laser engraved. Like
Well, dude, I want to buy a little laser engraver. Like I've been seeing them online. They're getting cheap nowadays.
really?
So-
Like $500 or cheaper?
Cheaper. Like
my money.
ultimately it depends on how big you want it, but
Yeah, you want
you know, like I'm talking like we're talking like maybe a baseball's size that it's able to do for like 100
I know about
150
like,
bucks.
You can burn them with them fucking.
Yeah, I have a hand wood burning kit, so it's basically just a fucking solder that you just
It's not
just
the
put
same.
into the wood and
Yeah,
burn
it's not
it.
the same.
It is not the same. However, if you practice drawing with a fucking wood burning tool enough, you can make some cool shit.
Really.
You can make some
That
cool
would be,
shit.
That'd be a fun hobby.
I want to start getting into things like that. The only thing that's fucking deterring me right now, dude, is one, I don't have a truck to get wood to my house. Two,
Where you
It's-
gonna put the wood?
where am I going to put the wood? And wood is expensive right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like my fucking
Big time.
aunt was super fucking cool, and she gave me this hunk of black walnut I got out in the garage now. Like it's probably like 3 inches thick and 8 feet long by 10 feet wide. Or not 10 feet, Jesus. 10 inches.
You got
Te-
it?
Yeah. It's just a whole ass slab. Don't think that
You
trees
need a
get that big.
sawmill.
But no, it was probably about 10 to 12 inches wide,
Okay.
but 3 inches thick,
Well, that'd
8
be
feet.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Big signs.
well, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with it though is I'm gonna get it sanded out real nice and smooth, and when I make a new table for this room, because I've been saving up wood cores,
Yeah.
and I got a ton of them now. I have to lay them out and see how many I'm looking at now, because it might be getting close to time to pour. So
Okay.
I'm excited because what I would like to do is I would like to do the whole table, and then underneath it take that black walnut piece and have it as the bottom like support leg throughout the base.
Yeah.
Just because one, it's a beautiful piece of wood, and I don't want to chop it up into chunks and
Right.
have it fucking go to waste, because it's ultimately, what am I really going to make out of a couple of little, like I can get really creative, but I can't think of anything that I'm genuinely going to use often.
Right.
So it's like, to truly get the bang for my buck out of it, just fucking use it as the support for the whole table, you know? I mean, instead of buying a fucking 4x4.
Right.
I wouldn't do that, but I would probably make something nice out of like laid oak.
Table.
Yeah, just made out of 4x4s.
Just screws. Just have exposed screws.
Upwards.
Yeah, upwards. Just enough. If you run your hand over, you're gonna cut yourself.
Yeah.
What? It works. It's
a lot of fresh grind marks in it. Like
it's not even sanded.
Yeah. Well, so my plan is I'm gonna make an epoxy poured table.
That's gonna be sweet.
And
you gonna have a river going through it too?
I would like to do it. That'd be cool. And if I do that, then it will actually take out from 1, the amount of epoxy that I need, and 2, from the amount of wood cores that I need. So if I did like a river theme through the center of it with all the wood cores on the sides, and have it like have it as if it's a stream going between the woods or something.
That'd be dope.
It'd be pretty fucking cool.
Be like crossing streams.
Bring her back.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Still got it.
Dude, I would also like to look into like finding some like cool pieces of wood and looking at, I don't know. I have a lot of cool ideas with woodworking that I'd like to do, but
fish.
I have a couple other tools that I got to buy before I can start committing to shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like I got a router now finally. And I'm going to need to get an electric planer. I have a hand planer, but I need to get an electric hand planer.
The electric is the way to go.
I have to get the electric hand planer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the fucking factory that you just fucking run it through. It's going to be a lot of hand work, but
yeah. It's better than fucking this.
Well,
fuck this.
Yeah, by hand completely, just all willpower, dude.
I'm going to plane this fucking board.
Well, another thing that I think would be fun to get into with woodworking as well, though, is like making little wood sculptures and then taking the wood burning kit and like shading them in, putting the fur in there, making the beak and the eyes and whatever. And
I could see you doing that.
It'd be fun. But again, I gotta find the wood,
material.
Find something. Yeah, I gotta find the stuff that's big enough to do it. I also need to get like a whittling kit in order to do that.
Do you know how to whittle? I don't mind whittle, but
I know how to whittle, but I've never really done more than making a nice walking stick or a spear or like
that's exactly what I whittled.
It's like I've never made anything where I've never made a shape of some sort other than stab.
Right. And I was always proud to be like, oh, this is the perfect.
Oh, look at how pointy that is, right? Like, look at like you could like at times you would almost get it to where you could feel yourself bleed a little bit, like a needle prick. You'd be like, shit, dude, that's sharp.
That's sharp as fuck.
Yeah,
right? You get one good fucking throw at it.
And then you throw it once and you'd be like, well, that was fun.
Which, I thought I was proud of it, but then when I learned about like wilderness survival, you're not supposed to do a perfect point. You're just supposed to make one nice straight cut.
Yeah.
Because it'll curve into a point when you do it that way.
Yeah.
And it's much stronger.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like really proud.
Took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna kill a bear with this one,
Yeah.
but instead it's like, no, you ain't gonna do shit. You're supposed to do it like this. Makes it strong.
Do it like this.
I can kill a bear. No, you can't.
No, you can't. Not even a little bit. No. Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me.
You're cute.
Not by hand, that's for sure. You ain't doing nothing like that.
Fucking 14 years old. I just killed a bear with my fucking spear, dude.
Yeah,
Never ever.
Well, dude, I remember when I was a fucking kid with my older brother Andrew, and we were at my dad's, and he lived in New Richmond at the time. And he, back in the woods, like right behind his house, there was like, it was just like, it would be the yard, and then there would be the tree line. And right at that tree line, it was like a drop off hill. Mm-hmm. So it would immediately go down pretty steep, probably like a 45-degree angle for fucking
I hate those.
for
Good for sledding.
yeah, from probably like, I don't know, 20 feet, maybe not, maybe a little further, not much.
100.
And then, then it would flatten out a little bit. Me and my brother and my dad, we cut down a bunch of small trees down there and like sawed them all up. And we made like an actual like log hut for Andrew and I down there, a little fort, right?
Yeah.
So we go down there
Those
we go down there all the time. Like
Yep.
we furnish it up with hay and shit. So because there was a fucking hay field right behind it.
Make a little fire spot.
Yeah, so we'd fucking do all that. And that was me and Andrew's shit, dude. We'd fucking sit there and we'd have so much fun. And
It's still a hobby today.
Dude.
I don't do it, but I fucking miss it.
But I remember that there was this, to this day, I don't fucking know what it was. And the reason that I don't is because my childhood imagination was just going so wild at what it was.
It was Bigfoot.
It wasn't Bigfoot.
It was Bigfoot.
So there was this, it looked like a 6-foot ball, like a massive ball,
Like a fur ball?
but it looked like it was,
Or like a rock.
it looked, yeah, it was almost like a rock looking. It almost looked like a massive boulder.
You have a good imagination.
And it was like a really light brown color, and it had a bunch of holes in it. But from the distance, it, like all those holes, that like with the way the shadow hit them, they were like black, right? So from the distance, it looked like a large chocolate chip cookie.
You were scared?
No, we weren't scared of it by any means. But we
You ever
never
get scared of a rock?
No.
Dude.
We literally we would sit there and we could see it from our little hut, and we would always look at it and be like, "Oh, dude, there's the giant cookie." So that would be our thing. We'd always we'd go down there and we'd fuck around. Yeah, and that was the giant cookie. It was like 50 feet to the left of our little fort down there. And I will never forget that, dude. That is literally like a core memory for me.
It's still a landmark.
I genuinely,
like, if you were to go there today, you'd be like, I know where we are.
dude, that's the thing. Is like I genuinely want to go. I know exactly where that house is. I genuinely want to go there and go into the woods behind it just to see if it's still there.
Who's this man living in our fucking backyard?
Just build my fort again.
Exactly. I'm doing something. All right?
I'm busy. Sir, you're trespassing. Fuck off.
I was here longer than you.
Oh my god, that's so funny, dude.
Doing something.
I'm doing something. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay, so have you ever heard about the old boat that was found in the Poland River?
No. Poland?
Yeah.
Fuck Poland. I know nothing about
In the Nauru River.
I thought Poland was snowy.
Old boat on riverbank. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Not that. Old boat
So what's the story?
found.
Did a guy jump off a boat and kill himself?
So they found like a prehistoric, not prehistoric. That's a big jump. Sorry. They found a very, very, very old, like handmade canoe.
Is there pictures?
Archaeologists have unearthed a historic dugout canoe at the mouth of the Nauru River near a model fortress. See if this article has a photo.
So, do you know about the technique about like burnt out canoes? Like you burn it from the inside out and you make a canoe like that. I wonder if they did that and then carved the rest.
Well, the thing is it's actually smart to do that because burnt wood is more buoyant.
Yep.
And it also somehow is more water repellent.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's because all the moisture and everything is out.
It's because the wood is cooked.
There's
like
no
it's
moisture.
it can't absorb water as well because
It's dry.
like think of the pores of your skin.
Yeah.
Think of the pores of your skin, and you burn that. All of your pores are gone,
Yep.
right?
It doesn't absorb water.
Yeah, it doesn't do nothing. It won't absorb fucking lotion, nothing.
Just right off.
Yeah, same thing. You don't think of it, but it's true.
That's
Same
true.
with plants, anything. It's a real thing.
It's the fastest way, at least.
The significant discovery was made by members of the Triglav Association, led by Slaworim Kalinsky, who initially spotted the canoe's stern protruding above the waterline. Suspecting it might be more than just an ordinary log, the group contacted Robert Waritzkowes,
That guy.
and that guy,
I went to school.
an archaeologist from that
Jesus
place.
Christ.
Dude, what's with these words, man? Why are there so many Z's and W's in these?
There's so many syllables.
For further investigation, the dugout canoe, or God, they're just insulting me now. They're just insulting me. Well, it doesn't help that I don't have fucking glasses anymore.
That's true.
Dude, because my little brother fucking shot me in the face with a firework and broke them.
Nice.
Asshole.
That's what you want.
Love you, Ben. You're probably listening.
Fuck you.
Fucking dick.
Can't
Measures
see now.
approximately 7.8 meters in length and 80 centimeters in width, and is submerged at an average depth of 80 centimeters.
So I want to know, did somebody like did the whole crew fall off?
These boats are among the oldest forms of watercraft,
suppose they don't
traditionally carved from a single tree trunk. While the exact age of the canoe remains uncertain, Waritzkowes estimates it to be around 200 to 300 years old, potentially dating back to the royal era. The shipbuilder had quite a lot of skills. This is a quote. At the end of the side, you can see a rectangular hollow made by a human hand, perhaps for a steering element. In an interview with Science
Where's
in
the
Poland,
steering
yada
element?
yada yada. I remember I read this a different article, but here it is right there. Despite some damage, notably the missing bow. So it was missing because it's been in the fucking water. It's.
You can still use it.
So yeah, I wonder if they have. Yeah, so this is them pulling it out. It's sideways right here. You can see the hollowed out inside. Super fucking cool looking. I want to see if they have if we can find a better photo online. Let's see if we can find it. Okay,
Back in the days.
let's check that out. Oh, that was ass.
It's a fucking nice try, Diddy.
The fuck? No, that's super fucking cool, dude.
It already
Centuries old dugout canoe.
looks like it's already burnt.
Well, it is. I would
Wanna know what's
assume.
crazy? We got like a hunting location up at the cabin
Mm-hmm.
on the property, and there's a tree with no inside. It's hollowed out, but it's still growing. I made it like a hunting blind, but it's not a good spot to hunt. But it's pretty cool to be like, yeah, you can hide in a tree, and the piece of bark is like a door. You can literally
Like pull it open and shut it.
Yeah, it already fell off, so it's like you can just post it back up, and you're inside a fucking tree.
So it's just a bark.
It's just bark.
I will say this,
What the
buddy.
fuck?
Maybe be careful because one of these days that thing will collapse.
Yeah, there's a baby tree growing. That's what's cool. Like, nature is metal, dude.
Dude,
It'll
it is.
find a way. There's a baby tree growing out of this dead, hollowed out tree at the top of the tree.
Really?
Yeah, it reborn. Like a
Weird.
phoenix. Yeah, like it's a dead tree, but all the way up at the top, you see a brand new one sprouting out. It's like, what? Would you quit? Yeah. you're just like, I'm not gonna grow this year.
That tree is like a phoenix.
Yeah, it
Just
really
rose
is.
from the ashes.
And that's what's cool about like nature. Like when you actually go into the woods, yeah, it's fucking, it's not pretty when you talk about like the violence and shit. But like,
but see, the thing
shit
is,
like that.
if you, I understand that. Yes, people don't like violence. You don't like things getting killed. Sure. Bleh. Okay.
Yeah.
Cry about it.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, without that violence, the animals that you so dearly do love,
Right.
many of those would die from starvation.
Yeah.
So it's like, hate to tell you, but that's life. That's
life.
literally the
life.
circle of life.
Until they get their own grocery stores, which aren't Like just because, yeah, exactly. That's like the
And
argument.
And you know, like
we got
people,
grocery stores, but that's meat that they killed.
people even it's like when a lot of people argue about like saying that like deer hunting is bad. And they're like, why are we killing deer? You know, why are we hunting
And
animals?
I'm a deer hunter, and I can tell you why.
And the
car
fact
accidents.
that's a big one,
that's
obviously.
the biggest reason.
But the fact is like you can't be upset about us killing deer and everything when you think about the fact of we don't just shoot every deer that we see.
Right.
We like people are trained to hunt properly.
Yep.
They don't kill does. They don't kill babies.
Yep.
They kill fully mature.
Yes. Just
That's what they get.
And the money that we spend on the tags goes towards the DNR.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're just
And isn't a doe tag more expensive?
It's actually like $25. It's pretty cheap.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like
How much is a normal tag? I'm not a hunter, so.
they're not expensive. They're not like $40-$50. They are if you live in Minnesota, but I hunt in Wisconsin.
Yeah, most people do.
So because I live in Wisconsin, it's cheap, you know. Versus it'd be like $130, you know. But
You know, I'm pretty sure that I heard that you don't actually need to get. I don't know if it's for hunting or if it's for fishing. I think it's for fishing. Where you don't actually need to buy another license in the other state. So if I think it's for fishing, where if you buy your fishing license in Wisconsin, you can still fish in other states.
that would make sense if that would pass, because it's like, what's the difference?
Well, yeah,
You
exactly.
know, versus like when you buy,
I already paid the government to fucking fish. Why does it matter if I'm fishing in Wisconsin or in Minnesota?
yeah, versus like when we're buying a deer tag, we're hunting on this area of this.
And well,
state.
the other thing, especially about this area where we live, the two states of Wisconsin and Minnesota are separated at the fucking border by a fucking river. So it's like you can't really get mad. Like
Yeah, we're the same.
it's like if I, like what are you gonna like measure out which shore I'm closer to and tell me that I have to buy the Minnesota license? Like fuck off.
It reminds me. Have you seen Trailer Park Boys?
No, never got
So
into it.
they're on,
I
like-
tried to.
They're like they stole like the DNR's Aqua ATV. Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
4-wheeler that goes in the water.
Weird.
But so the whole point is that they're stuck in between a river of there's Canada and there's the United States, and it's a ridiculous show. And he's like arguing with the DNR, like, how much are you gonna charge us if we go to your side? And then the Americans, he goes, all right, how much you guys are gonna charge us if we go to your side? You know, like we'll only give you 2 months, 2 months in jail. He's like, all right, I guess we're going with that.
Guess we'll take that one.
It's like a negotiation with the law.
So, did you hear about this woman that died from an allergy meal at Disneyland?
No.
So, a man and his wife went to Disneyland or Disney World, whatever. A Disney park is the point. And went to one of the restaurants there, got dinner, and they were assured, nope, those allergies are not in there. You are completely okay, we promise.
What was she allergic to?
I'm not sure.
Did they say? No.
I'm not sure.
Some rare shit.
But essentially, the man and the wife, like, she got her allergies in that food. She ate it, and she ended up dying
Instantly?
at the park. Like they couldn't get medical attention to her quick enough. She died from allergies induced due to Disney's lack of care. So, wife dies, and the husband
On the spot.
starts, like, he immediately, he's suing Disney, right? Understandably. So he sues Disney, and Disney fucking comes up to him, and they go, well, you did a free trial for Disney Plus back in 2019, didn't you? And he goes, yeah, so? And they're like, yeah, well, you agreed to the terms and conditions. In our terms and conditions for Disney Plus, apparently it says in there that by agreeing to this, you waive any right to sue Disney for anything including their parks, their anything. Like, you waive your rights to sue Disney by agreeing to these terms. So, immediately
That's how you create a supervillain.
Immediately he goes, oh yeah? Okay. So he got a good lawyer. And the lawyer found loopholes. Trial's in October, apparently.
Loopholes, man.
But the lawyer found loopholes from what it sounds like and discovered that technically, like, because of how family works and everything, like, technically they're suing on behalf of the wife. Like, that's how it works.
That makes sense.
And it's because of that they can't use that argument, because the Disney subscription was in his name and he was the one that paid it. She never agreed to it and she never paid nothing. Henceforth.
So stupid.
So it's a super stupid fucking thing, but it's like, dude, take the L.
Yeah, nobody wants to take the blame.
Take the fucking L.
Like,
you guys killed someone due to your lack of restrictions and care.
Fucking just take it. God
like,
damn it.
Yeah, like, what?
Fucking
you fucking kidding me?
Trip over a penny.
Like, dude, monopolize your fucking places anymore.
Oh, we're Disney World. We don't do any harm. We don't do that.
Right?
We don't mean to do
It's like,
that.
yeah, sure, and
It's
your
like,
cartoons weren't originally really fucking racist.
Look at yeah, like, exactly. Like, look at our terms and agreements. Like, you signed this. Sure, we killed your wife, but...
Exactly, and they're just like, yeah, you waived your right to sue us, so sucks.
You signed this piece of
It's
paper,
like,
so
they
it
laughed,
makes it okay.
They laughed in a man's face that lost his wife.
Lost his wife. Like, that's how.
It's
you,
like,
that's how
dude,
you create a super.
That is 100% how you create a supervillain, dude.
Yeah.
There is no other way. Like,
Yeah.
that is the origin story.
You want to know why there's no more Disney World? Because that guy, you fucking pissed him off.
Yeah, dude, he said, you know what, I'm gonna make sure I hit both of y'all, and he just fucking dropped a bomb, dude. Just said, I don't give a fuck. Everybody's going with me.
Yeah. He loves those remodelings. He's a part of that. He's like, fuck this place.
But yeah, so I guess that the trial for this happens in October. So we will revisit this conversation soon. In probably roughly 10 episodes.
Like, I don't know. I'm on his side.
I mean, obviously. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
the idea of, like, putting in the fine print of a terms and conditions that you waive your right to sue. That's insane.
That's so petty.
Not only that, but it's like, dude, like, what is not just, like, protected now?
Right.
You know? I was like, dude,
like that kid,
like
that
fucking
guy.
pharmaceuticals.
Remember we were
Pharmaceuticals, you can't sue a pharmacy company. You cannot. It's not possible in America.
Can you sue the doctor?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. Yes, you can.
That's why I don't.
You can sue a doctor for, like, negligence and shit like that.
Okay.
But you can't sue a pharmaceutical company for their drug. Or the effects that happen because of it. You can't do that. Yeah. It's in the US, it is not possible.
Yeah, then what's his face make a bill on that?
Yeah.
Fucking
that's why our entire fucking political system revolves around the medical field, and that's why the vaccine was such a fucking big deal when COVID was going on.
Yeah.
They were just like, well, we get the vaccine. Nobody can sue us if you take it.
Yeah.
And everybody's dying taking it, so fuck it, take it. Like,
get mad at you for not taking it. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep. And then after a while, they were just like, all right, we don't care if you have it anymore.
That's so what people die. It's like
just absolutely ridiculous, dude. I just didn't understand it.
No, I'm glad I didn't take it.
Well, I guess they're trying to outlaw fentanyl test strips in tons of states now. I
don't even understand. The world's going to
I don't get
fucking
it.
hell.
It's like, don't get me wrong. I understand the idea of, like, oh, well, if we do that, then we're encouraging them to do the drugs. But wouldn't you rather people not fucking die from doing the drug? You're not going to deter them from doing the drugs.
That's what Joe Rogan was saying. He's like, why don't you just make all drugs legal, but, like,
Yeah, we're gonna have a little
But,
uptick for a while.
You get a fucking...
We're gonna have an uptick for a while of people that are gonna do them because they were illegal before, and now they're not. And then they're like, okay, well, that was the only thing deterring me.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, you will have that uptick. However, if
people
pharmaceutical companies are making these drugs and they're coming from a safe source and they aren't laced with fucking fentanyl,
it's kind of like, why don't we just give them our guns?
Yeah,
that's basically it.
And it's
tell
it's
us
like,
what to do
because then we wave our whole life. That's why.
We're not rebellious. We're all angels. We listen to the government.
Right. I forgot.
Yeah, dude, we're good people.
So, did you hear about the woman that sued Geico?
Why?
Because she got an STD in a car.
Got ripped off on the... What?
Not even
that threw
kidding.
Me off. What?
Dude, I'm not even lying.
What's Geico got to do with
Dude,
that?
I wish I was lying, man.
People sue for everything nowadays.
Woman sues Geico for STD. Check this out, dude. I wish I can make it up.
How does it even... It doesn't even factor.
And obviously she didn't win, but Geico off the hook in a $5 million payout to woman who got an STD in a car. Geico is off the hook, at least for now, from paying $5.2 million to a Missouri woman who allegedly
millions.
Who allegedly she contracted a sexually transmitted disease in a car insured by the company. The Missouri Supreme Court on Tuesday ruled unanimously,
you can't make it up,
to overturn a lower court's ruling that favored paying the woman. Instead, the state Supreme Court judges said Maryland-based Geico should have had a chance to weigh in sooner and sent the case back to the lower court for further deliberation. The case drew attention last year for its unusual legal strategy, with the woman claiming she caught the human papillomavirus HPV. Okay,
she caught the lizard. That's what happened.
From having sex in 2017 with a male partner in his 2014 Hyundai Genesis. That's real specific. You really had to paint that picture.
Fucking loser this guy is.
Which was covered by Geico. According to 2021 complaint, the woman identified as M.O. in the court documents claimed the man was aware she had HPV but failed to tell her, leaving her with past and future medical expenses, the mental and physical pain and suffering. HPV can cause cervical cancer, certain other cancers, and genital warts. In February 2021, Mo alerted Geico she was pursuing legal action against the man, claiming that the car insurance policy should cover her injuries and financial losses. According to the complaint, she asked Geico for $1 million. Let me know, she wrote.
Let you know what?
Right?
What are we supposed to let you know?
But the insurance company refused the settlement, saying the woman's claim did not occur because of normal use of the vehicle, according to court documents. After that, Mo and the man entered arbitration, and the arbitrator decided the man had negligently infected her and awarded damages of $5.2 million to the woman, which were to be paid by Geico.
That's so much fucking money.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, I understand. You have this disease for the rest of your life. Geico isn't to blame.
Yeah, and
where the fuck did Geico come in?
$5.2 million.
Here's my question. Okay, you got this STD in his car. Did you really look at this fucking man instead of going, I'm going to sue you for giving me an STD against my knowledge? You looked at him and said, what's your car insurance?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
So what kind of car insurance you rolling with? You know,
exactly.
I got Geico. No.
No, I was hoping for Progressive. Yeah. Fuck. Allstate would have done it.
Yeah. Fuck. If only I dated a guy that didn't have Geico.
At least it's not the general. At least it's not the general.
I got Geico. You got AIDS.
It's like, oh, the car insurance company is to fault. As a matter of fact, let's go for a second round. Like, let's just ensure you got it, you know? Fucking
I
shit.
want proof. Yeah. Fuck the I don't have an AIDS test. It's like, no, I want to see your insurance.
So Geico sought to intervene in the case, but was denied by an appeals court. However, the latest ruling found that Geico was entitled to intervene in the lawsuit. The judges ruled that because the insurer wasn't given the opportunity to do so before the judgment was entered, the earlier court ruling should be vacated and sent back to a lower court. So literally, they just delayed it.
Yeah, like this.
Like this isn't over.
This
isn't over, which is fucked. So yeah, they literally just said that
this is not over
because they said that Geico should have been able to intervene earlier, and they sent it back down the line and said nope, retry, and that's so they're going to go through the process again, I guess.
This time they're bringing the gecko.
Oh, dude,
they're bringing the gecko up.
Dude,
on
yeah, they're gonna put him on the on the fucking podium, dude.
What do you have to say for yourself?
And he's gonna get up there and he's gonna go, actually. Nowhere in our car insurance does it say that we are liable for STDs.
We prefer condoms.
But like, dude, seriously though, like, how quickly do you think that they'll be able to get out of this? Because literally all they have to say is, look at what our insurance says that we cover. Nowhere in here does it say that we cover you getting STDs due to someone else's negligence.
It's like
that's absolutely mind-boggling to me. Like, just sue him.
Yeah, we're not.
Just sue him. What the fuck are we doing?
No shit.
Just sue him.
Yeah.
You're like, we're still dating.
You're suing a fucking insurance company.
Dude, this woman's nuts. They're still dating, 100%. She just doesn't want to get him in trouble.
Hey, babe,
she's like, nah, I'm still getting dick down. The time was good, but
the sex was good, but
I just don't get it, man. Like, what?
I can't. He's a good man. He's a good man.
He's a good man. He didn't tell you he had AIDS.
He means well.
Yeah, he means well. He never did anything wrong in his life except for fucking this. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
He's good.
Oh my god. So yeah, that absolutely fucking blows my mind, man. I just couldn't even believe that when I saw this.
That's hysterical.
Right?
Why even go to court?
I can't believe it got that far.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, why even go to court? It should be like, what? Case settled.
So here's a question for you. Have you ever looked up mirrors on Facebook Marketplace?
No. I don't shop on Facebook Marketplace.
I don't either.
What, mirrors?
Dude, looking up mirrors on Facebook Marketplace is the most entertaining fucking thing in the world.
Why?
Because when you look up mirrors, it's always just pictures of people taking a photo of themselves.
So it's a selfie.
It's always just like a selfie in the mirror, and it's the most hilarious fucking collab
people
of
bashing on them.
Okay, let's see if I can't pull any of
Is
them
that
up
what it
here.
is? Like a Reddit kind of thing?
All right. I literally just Googled mirrors in Facebook Marketplace the other day. I was like, fuck it, I got to.
Hey, nice photo, by the way.
Oh, thank you, me and my lady. All right, let's see if I can't figure out how to go to Marketplace again. I don't go on Facebook on my computer.
Who does?
Exactly.
All I get is notification. That's it.
Mirrors. Marketplace. There we go.
Fucking cat.
Just dude squatting.
Oh my god, dude.
A cat. Lady fully humped over.
God, dude, this is fucking actually humor. This is hysterical.
You could tell right here they tried real hard. They stood right between them. I guarantee you they were like balancing between these.
But I could just see the comments.
Oh yeah.
The bashing.
Where's the one? Yep. Look at this one.
Yeah, nice sofa in the background.
They're like, oh, I don't want to get myself in it. Like, why do you need to get in it? Like,
You couldn't just do that.
this guy right there.
You can literally move 6 inches this way.
Yeah, you don't need to be.
6 inches.
You don't need to be in the photo.
You can
This
angle
one.
this.
Say, bro, you're selling a Walmart
Bro,
mirror.
you got 2 phones?
Bro, you're selling a Walmart mirror. And
Hey,
yeah, you
one
got
for the
2
plug,
phones.
One for the plug.
Yeah. The fuck?
What you mean?
A literal Walmart mirror.
I'm
this
selling
one.
this mirror on 2 phones. I need to pay this phone by selling this mirror.
Seriously. Guys, if you ever need some entertainment, trust me, go on Facebook and just look up mirrors on Facebook Marketplace. You'll find so many people taking photos of themselves, and it's just entertaining.
This
it
guy
truly
definitely
is.
got it from a job site.
Oh yeah, no, this
They're
totally.
like, we're gonna
this
throw
isn't
this.
even
And
his.
he's like, no, yeah, I just.
This
got
isn't
this.
even his.
This is from a school.
Yeah. Let's see how many more we can find. This one.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, dude! It just doesn't stop.
No, go to that dusty ass fucking.
This one.
And no, the antique one. That's just blurry. The antique one up here.
Oh, this one. Oh my god.
Look at the dust on
Dude,
that.
you can't even see them. They're in it and you can't even see them.
Hey, we're selling this mirror.
Dude, dust the mirror before you sell it.
That's all you
the
think
fuck?
about. That's all you think about. You don't even think about a mirror.
It's like, dude,
You're
I would
have it dust.
Dude, imagine if you showed up with wet wipes and like with wipes and you like wiped it down and then you looked at it and you went, "No, I don't want it actually." You're like, "Well, now that I can see myself."
Yeah, no shit.
Actually, I don't like this one.
$15. $15 to clean it. Oh, lady. I think this is the perfect angle.
Oh man, no, seriously.
We're selling this mirror.
The amount mirrors on Facebook.
Oh my god. Fucking
Never
clip your
ceases.
Toenails.
Never
See the
ceases
disses
to
on
fucking
them.
make me laugh. Oh, gross.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Ugly feet.
Yuck.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, that's so funny. I had to show you
That
that.
is actually fucking. Just for humor when you
Exactly,
need it.
dude.
You're
Like-
not buying a mirror. You're just like, what are these people doing? Fucking.
Just Google used mirrors.
Yeah, literally, that's how easy it is to be happy.
100%. That's how
If
easy
you
it
think
is
your
to be
life
happy.
sucks, look at these fucking losers.
Ain't that factual, dude? That's how easy it is.
Problem is, I'm looking in the mirror at myself. Look at this loser.
So do you know everything that fucking
Everything.
Boeing makes?
The planes.
Mm-hmm.
I know they suck. Apparently.
Their planes?
The Boeing? Yeah.
I don't think their planes are
I
as
thought they
bad
were,
as
like-
not as bad as fucking.
Well, aren't they like shutting down all their planes?
I don't know. Are they?
What'd you hear?
I was just talking about
Is this
like the
propaganda?
other things that Boeing makes other than airplanes.
Oh. No, just the planes.
Okay.
I didn't
Got
know they
it.
had another fucking like industry.
Yeah, no, they make a lot. There
Shampoo?
are companies that make some shit that will scare the shit out of you. Samsung is another one.
No, DARPA scares the shit out of me.
So here, let's see. What does Boeing make for the military? They make fighter jets, military
C-130s
helicopters, commercial derived aircrafts, missile defense systems. Boeing is also known for the Air Force One and modified VVIP 747.
Makes sense. Look up who built the AC-130.
The AC-130. Who built it?
Yeah. Who built? Who built?
Who built?
Who built the AC-130?
Who built?
Typo.
Lockheed.
Boeing.
Yep.
Knew it.
Look at that.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah, so Boeing makes
Questions
makes a
about
lot of military stuff.
Questions about aircrafts. I nailed it.
You know what Samsung makes?
Stealth bomber.
They make something called
Wouldn't that be
the
fucking hilarious if I nailed that too?
they make something called the K9 Thunder self-propelled artillery.
Samsung.
Samsung does.
Why? Fucking why?
That.
No.
Samsung.
No.
Samsung makes that.
The cell phone maker?
A fucking
Builds
tank.
A fucking tank.
They make a fucking tank,
What the
dude.
fuck? Why? 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 It's like, yeah, hey, why? We're good at making cell phones. Want to know what else we're good at? Check this out.
Yeah, they said, hey, you want to know? We also make things that go boom.
Calm down, Samsung. Just stick to the phone.
Samsung,
Calm down.
Samsung, calm it down. You're giving me Nazi vibes right now.
We're not buying your phones for a couple years. Or your tanks. Fucking why?
Yeah, no. So these are like long range armored tanks.
Right. Right. They're not even normal tanks.
Yeah.
They go long range.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna fucking shoot from 25 miles away.
Here, let's see this.
Why?
What I just searched?
I just want to know why Samsung. Why? Why do we need tanks like from a cell phone company?
Yeah, so
That work.
This was
That
designed
work.
to provide effective and deep fire support in all kinds of theaters. Built on high mobility platform, the K9 delivers a high rate of fire at long range. Perfect.
I bet you it's got shitty service.
Shitty
Yeah, I
service?
fucking had a stroke there.
Why? Because it's another phone?
Yeah.
The radio frequencies with it suck. Yeah, so Samsung makes tanks. God, there's so many other fucking companies
What
that
does
make crazy
Verizon
shit.
make?
I don't know if they make anything else crazy.
Satellites.
Here, what does Verizon?
Do they make tanks? Can you imagine? Verizon's competing with Samsung. Our tank's better.
Maybe build is the better word. Doesn't give me anything other than networks.
Hey, we can get you.
They
a plan.
build their network system, I guess. That's it. But yeah,
We'll give
no.
you a discount.
Well, dude, it was the episode with you and Jake, I believe, that we were talking about. No, it wasn't Spirit. It was an airline.
What was the topic?
The airline that is still using the fucking software from like 1993 for their planes. I think it's Spirit.
I might have skipped over that one.
I swear you were here.
I don't remember.
God, what
And why? Was it like a 1940 equipment?
Yeah, it was. We were talking about it the other day. Plane software from
Dude,
1993.
I don't care who you are. I am not piloting that.
Well, yeah, because we were talking about how it's fucking insane that they haven't updated their software since 9/11.
And why?
That was a big part of what we were talking about.
Hey, if it's if it works, don't. What is the fucking saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
That's it. Right there.
Here, well, let's just do this. Give me a list of plane companies. Let me fucking see them.
Samsung.
Boeing. Nope. Images. What the fuck we got?
The fuck is Scoot? Peach.
American Airlines. Delta? Was it Delta? I think it might have been Delta. I think it's Delta. Delta using software. I swear it's Delta. Yep. 1998. 1988.
It's almost 40 years ago.
Yep. Newest plane software. Let's find that. Because we never searched this before.
I just don't get why you wouldn't update.
That's what I'm wondering. It's like, again, we went through 9/11 and we
That
didn't
too.
do any improvements.
That too.
Like, yes, like Jake said, the 90s was the peak of like travel and the peak of airlines like evolution, essentially.
GPS.
So that was when the US was fucking shoving money into this shit. But X-Plane 12 includes new features such as new aircraft and an updated user interface, moving jetway season, and a new lighting, sound, and effects engine. Okay, interesting. No, I don't want to. Newest plane software.
Internet Explorer. Remember that shit? God damn.
Dude, that finally died like
Dude.
2 years ago.
Remember clicking on that shit? Fucking hated clicking on
Oh,
that.
dude, every time I would be like, dude, there's like 3 other browsers. Can I please use one of the other
I
ones?
remember when Firefox came out, and that was legit.
I was always Chrome.
Chrome was obviously better.
Yeah, I always used Chrome. Now I use Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
I
Is that better? Is that faster?
I just it just runs more smoothly with Microsoft systems, you know,
Oh, okay.
instead of because it's the new Explorer essentially, but
Updated.
yeah, but not shitty.
Internet Explorer.
And well, if you
Oh my
use
God.
the
Internet
thing,
Explorer.
the thing that's good about it though is that honestly, using Microsoft Bing for search instead of Google is actually a lot better.
Who the fuck uses Bing?
Dude, I totally agree. Nobody uses Bing, but when it comes to like
I didn't
image
know
searching,
it's still a
especially for
thing.
the podcast, Bing is better.
Well, if you can utilize it.
That's really what it comes down to.
But when you're fucking just nobody and you're just like, oh, I'll Google this.
Yeah.
No, let me Bing it.
God, yeah, it fucking blows my mind that planes
Update it.
don't update their goddamn software. It's like, dude, like my phone gets 4 updates a year. Like
That's so true.
the fuck?
Right.
Like we're talking about something that's carrying millions of people's lives
Right.
in a year.
Every day. So it's definitely got some wear to it.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's like, yeah, sure. We keep sending it to the shop and fixing it up. Fuck off. All right? Give us something new. There's no way that we can't get better software in that fucking
it
thing.
doesn't even have 1G. Okay.
Doesn't even have
What the-
1G,
what
he
the
says.
Fucking 1G, dude.
All right. Well, yeah, what do you say we take a quick break?
Sounds
And we'll
good.
come right back, buddy.
Sounds good.
And we're back. So, couple of other items for you, buddy. The first one, and the most outrageous of all of them, have you heard of the national sport of Afghanistan?
No. What the fuck is it?
I'm about to blow your goddamn mind, and people, seriously, fucking buckle up.
This is going to be interesting.
This is actually really fucked up. So it's a game called Buzkashi.
Heard of
And it is essentially like soccer with a dead cow carcass on horses.
this. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, so here. Buzkashi. First here, let me show you an image real quick, bud. So yeah, literally
I don't like this.
they're carrying around like dead horse carcasses.
No.
Here, let me
This
see
is
a
not a sport.
video.
No. Just no. What the fuck?
Yeah. So look, you can see here they're throwing carcasses
Hey, you
like
going
to their
that-
teammates and shit.
You going to that Buzkashi tournament this weekend?
See, he's trying to steal the carcass from another team.
No.
It's really fucked up.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
So, okay. Buzkashi. It is a traditional sport in which horse-mounted players attempt to place a goat carcass in a goal. It's either depends between a goat, small
It's already
calf,
fucked
whatever.
up.
Similar games are known as Kokpar,
This ain't a game.
Kapkari, and Alak Tarish. I'm already offended by all of these. It in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. Okay. History. Buzkashi became among the nomadic Asian tribes who came from farther north and east, spreading westward from China and Mongolia. Between the 10th and 15th century, in a centuries-long series of migrations that ended only in the 1930s, from Scythian times until recent decades, Buzkashi has remained a legacy of that bygone era.
It's fucking Genghis Khan.
Dude. Okay. Afghanistan.
But Afghanistan, that's different.
Buzkashi is the national sport and a passion in Afghanistan, where it is often played on Fridays and matches draw thousands of fans. Like, dude, they're advertising right now.
When I heard a specific day,
catch us Fridays at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, it's gonna be good.
dude, I just don't get it.
Dude, what the fuck? You want to see people fight over a goat? Watch this.
Okay, so
dude, trust me, it's worth it.
And matches draw thousands of fans.
And they sell beer. So.
Whitney Azoy notes in his book Buzkashi Game and Power in Afghanistan that leaders are men who can seize control by means foul and fair and then fight off their rivals. The Buzkashi rider does the same. Traditionally, games could last for several days, but in its more regulated tournament version, it has a limited match time. My God.
The fuck?
During the first reign of the Taliban, government in Afghanistan,
Day 2, Day 3.
Buzkashi was banned as they considered the game immoral. Wow, the Taliban considered this immoral. Dude, that fucking says some shit.
It took them that long.
The Taliban.
Yeah, we should
The
stop.
Taliban was like, this is too much.
This is too much, man. I know we're cutting people's heads off. But big deal. You know? Fuck, we gotta stop this.
So yeah, the Taliban was like, this is too much. My God. Okay. Buzkashi was banned as they consider the game immoral. After the Taliban was ousted in 2001, the sport resumed.
9/11.
So after 2001, they started it again.
I'll celebrate.
When the Taliban regained power in 2021, they allowed the sport to continue.
20 years later.
So they're still doing this game to this day.
It's a hit.
If you wanted to go check it out, it's Fridays at 5 p.m.
Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Fucking skull.
In Afghanistan. I can't guarantee that you'll get out of there, but
yeah, no shit.
My God, that's okay. So how about the Kazakhstan? Huh? Should we go with that side? Let's see what happens there.
What fucking place is this? Kyrgyzstan.
This is Kazakhstan.
I know, but the one below it. How do you pronounce that? And the one below that.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Must be Kyrgyzstan.
Who comes up with... This is why I don't know every country.
Yeah, it's like you throw these at me with more vowel. There's not a vowel in that bitch. There's an A. This is all consonants.
Dude, there's a Y though.
There's 2 Y's, and those are sometimes. Sometimes. No, not every fucking word. Tell me, how do I tell the sometimes in this situation?
Like all the time? How many times is Y?
Okay. Kazakhstan's first National Kokpar Association was registered in 2000. The association had been holding annual Kokpar championships among adults since 2001 and youth Kokpar championships since 2005. All 14 regions of Kazakhstan have professional Kokpar teams.
Professional?
Yep. The regions with the biggest number of professional Kokpar teams are Southern Kazakhstan with 32 professional teams, Jambul region with 27 teams, and Akmola region with 18 teams. Kazakhstan's national Kokpar team currently holds the title of Eurasian Kokpar champions. So Kazakhstan sounds like they go fucking hard in the paint, dude.
What are you doing after work? I'm training.
Right?
Training for what?
You don't want to know,
You don't
brother.
wanna... You don't want to know. It's pretty aggressive.
Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah,
there ain't no way out.
It's like Fight Club.
Yeah. 100%, dude. Oh God, why is United States a
And
thing?
then, could you imagine?
Why
me,
is
like,
it? Why is there a United States tab?
No,
Why is there a United
we're
States
better
tab?
than that.
Buzkashi was brought
Hey.
to the U.S. by a
See this?
descendant.
I got a trophy. Oh, would you do it in bowling, baseball, Nope.
Golf?
No. Whatever this. What is this sport again?
Buzkashi.
Buzkashi. Yeah, it's a Buzkashi. Buzkashi. Yeah. That.
Did you just say bukkake?
Yeah, Buzkashi. One of those words.
Buzkashi was brought to the U.S. by a descendant from the Afghan royal family. The family of King Amnullah and King Zahir Shah. A mounted version of the game has also been played in the United States in the 1940s. Young men in Cleveland, Ohio played a game they called Kavkaz. The men, 5 to a team, played it on horseback with a sheepskin covered ball. The greater Cleveland area.
No, we're not playing with
had
a sheepskin covered ball. What the
Cleveland area had 6 or 7 teams. The game was divided into 3 chunkers. I don't like that. I don't like the way they spelt that. Chukkers.
Is it chuckers?
Chuckers?
Chuckers.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there's 2 Ks, not 3.
Somewhat like polo. Interesting. The field was about the size of a football field and had goals at each end. Large wooden framework standing on tripods with holes about 2 feet square. The players carried the ball in their hands, holding it by long fleeced sheepskin. A team had to pass the ball 3 times before throwing it into the goal. If the ball fell on the ground, the player had to reach down from his horse to pick it up. One player recalls others would try to unseat the rider as he leaned over. They would grab you by the shoulder to shove you off. There weren't many rules. Mounted team-based potato races and popular pastime in early 20th century America bore some resemblance to Buzkashi, although on a much smaller and tamer scale. Wow.
So, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to come over and Buzkashi?
Yeah, you wanna practice?
Hear me out. It's gonna be fun.
I don't like how big the rules and variations tab is.
They have rules.
It doesn't sound.
That's a
I don't.
lot.
I don't think
That's
that.
a lot.
I don't think these are rules. I think these are all variations.
Carry a whip to fend off opposing horses.
What?
Get out of here, bro.
Oh my god.
They're taking this violent.
Yeah. So
It's not violent.
Buzkashi, national game of Afghanistan.
Tryouts next weekend.
Friday at 5. Oh my god, dude, that's just too funny, man.
Fridays.
It's genuinely sad,
Fridays.
but the fact that they genuinely put in their tab for
Friday.
Afghanistan every Friday on Fridays and matches draw thousands of fans.
Thousands of
they're
fans.
they're genuinely
People love this.
advertising.
People
That's so
love-
fucking funny.
Could you imagine cheering for this game? Yeah. Carry that shit.
Like I want to know what's the goal? Like, is it to get the carcass to the end field?
What I want to know is, it's a days.
I don't like it. I just don't like it. None of it.
Soccer's long enough, and that's 80 minutes. Okay. That's long enough. Days.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, not 1, not 2.
They're like, yeah, in modern
Days.
times, it's more of a time limit. Like, yeah, I'd
It's
fucking hope so.
It's pretty competitive. It gets serious. Some people don't sleep for
God.
days. Fucking crazy.
So,
And it's still going on. Like that's the funniest factor is like it's 2024. It's going on right now.
photograph
I mean,
documents.
it is Sunday and it's going days, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
God, this is like this game has been being played for too long, man. And like, here's the question:
And why
is
is it
like,
being played?
how was the animal killed? Like, is this a bloody carcass you're throwing around, or did somebody like snap this thing's neck? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Was it a quick death?
Somebody shoot it? Like
Those
how?
bullets? Doubt it. Slit its throat.
Probably. And again, all the
If you slit
blood,
its throat, it can't fucking
all the blood after that, or did they like
Drain.
hang it and drain it?
drain all. Yeah, we gotta drain this out. The game's in 2 days.
Like dry it out real quick and then fucking throw her in the field, throw some dirt on her.
Fuck it.
Throw that. Maybe that's where the definition of rub some dirt in it came from.
No. No, that's definitely not where that came from. This is something else. This is rub blood and fucking mud for days.
So, do you remember when you were a little kid?
No.
And like you'd be in a basement, and you'd have to
Talking
turn
about
the light switch off at the bottom of the stairs.
Everybody had that fear.
And you had to like get to the top
The demons will get
before
you.
the demon got you. You'd always get to the top and you close the door and you'd be like, whew, that was close. Every time.
I always wondered what survival mechanism from back in the day did that come from? Like, you know how like sleeping up in the trees, like why people want to be at the top at the apartment building or whatever they're living.
Yeah, because
they want to sleep at the top of the tree.
Yeah.
It's that type of shit. It's like why kids get nightmares because of the cats at night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, flipping a light switch is like, what triggers that? What is that demon that's gonna get you?
I know.
Is it like trying to climb a tree as fast as you can?
You know what I think it is? I think it's the fact of being put from light to absolute darkness in an instant, and the human eye just can't adjust fast enough.
Yep.
I think that's where it comes
calm
from.
it down. It just gives you
Because
anxiety.
well, think about it. Back in the day when we were living out in the fucking wilderness and it was all fucking man versus nature, you literally every night, every day, you weren't in four walls. We weren't in four walls and a ceiling over you. You had maybe a hut and a fire. That's what you had.
The sun didn't just turn off.
Yeah, the sun didn't just turn off. There was no electricity. You dealt with the sun, and your eyes slowly adjusted throughout the day until the darkness.
Why do you think
hence your eyesight was better at dark once that came around, because it wasn't a sudden snap into the darkness.
Right.
Because when that happens, the eye just gets freaked out, and it just can't see for a few minutes.
Your imagination takes over.
And it just and then at that point you're just in fear mode.
Right, fear mode. Fight or flight.
Exactly.
And
you're like well, I can't see.
I can't see. I know where to go.
The only place I know to go is this way.
The demons never got you though.
Nope, never once. Never once.
Fucking cowards.
I was fast. They got a couple of them kids though. You know the stories of those kids that say they fell down the stairs? Demons got their ankle.
Never seen them again. Never seen them again.
Demons got their ankle, man. I'm telling you.
It's all over the news. Jimmy got taken.
This week.
This week. Demon got another one.
Little Billy Burnham.
He just had to turn the lights off.
Turned his lights off, and Demon managed to get his pinky toe.
You get a good impression.
Well, dude, did you hear the last episode with Ian and I, the fucking Statham and Stallone?
Yeah.
Dude, so for y'all, if you listen to that episode, you'll enjoy this as well. Ian, as soon as we wrapped the episode up almost immediately after that conversation, and Ian looked at me when we were all done. And he's like, "Dude, you need to let me hear that playback for a second." So I played it back for him, and right where I selected the playback, I didn't even try. I just took a guess, right, and hit play. and it happened to be right where I did my impression. Like, I mean, immediately. There wasn't a word before it, nothing. It was just immediately me going, what are you doing? Like, immediately. And Ian just took a massive fucking drink and just fucking all over, dude, everywhere. I just looked at him and was like, bro, what the fuck? And he was like, well, at least it was all into my mic.
That's why it's sticky.
Yeah, no, there's still a little residual that I've been finding a little here and there, but
all over the.
But no, dude, that shit fucking had me laughing so goddamn hard. Well, dude, you know, I found out the other day why Sylvester Stallone talks the way he does. Do you know?
I forgot. Was it an accident in childhood?
Not in childhood, in childbirth.
That's what it was?
Yes.
What happened? He had a stroke?
The doctor cut him with a forceps during delivery.
Yeah.
And apparently the way he cut him, he severed his lip, and it severed the nerve.
That's why you got
yeah, that's why he talks like that and looks like he had a stroke.
Yeah.
So, and it paralyzed part of his tongue and part of his chin and part of his lip.
Damn.
Yeah, so
and that was at birth.
That was at birth, dude.
Fuck.
Some motherfucker's been learning to talk
His whole
with a half paralyzed face since he was. Dude, can you imagine growing up like that? Like, how much do you think that Sylvester Stallone got bullied when he was a little kid?
No shit.
Until
that's why he became Rocky.
Yeah, that's why he bulked up, son, because he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna show them." So he became how hard you can get hit and get back up and keep going. Legendary.
You want to know what's funny? They have a statue of him in Philadelphia.
Really?
Rocky. Like, the statue, like, yeah, it's in Philadelphia.
That's hilarious. You're kidding me.
It's a character in a movie, and you got a statue of him in your city.
My God.
It's like, we got a statue of Shrek. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, name one. Name somebody else. We can have a statue of him, too. You know.
Did you ever watch Community?
Skipped over. Like, it was like I watched a sample and then I skipped. That's the one with the alien fucking chimpanzee, right? Chimpanzee that can talk. Oh, this is totally something different. Community show statue. What was... I meant like the show Community.
So yes, and that is what I'm talking about. So in the show Community, they have this statue, and they made a statue of Luis Guzman.
Yeah,
he's the actor.
Guy. Oh, I know him.
So
he's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll pull a photo up here
for
a
statue of him. Yeah. My God.
And it's because the principal or the dean there is gay, and he loves him.
Yeah.
So he made a statue of Luis Guzman there,
bro.
And that's like their mascot for their hilarious. College. Dude, seriously, I think you would love Community. I highly recommend it.
Have you seen Waiting?
Yes, the movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's in it, and his character, fucking hilarious.
Well, Luis Guzman ends up coming into it after he finds out about the statue in it, you know?
Really?
So because they're just like, he's like, oh, well, you know, maybe if we have this, maybe he'll come and he'll actually visit us, right? And he does come and visit us, and he's like, I should sue you, like, like dude, seriously, you would love Community. You love Office and Parks and Rec and all that shit, dude. Rec.
I didn't really dabble in Office. I watched it like episodes, but like.
Have you ever watched what's it fucking called? New Girl.
Yes, every day.
Dude, me and Jamie just finished New Girl.
It's literally my background. Like, I got New Girl, or I got Trailer Park Boys, or I got Parks and Rec.
Jamie and I just finished New Girl, and
It's a
The
good show.
Office is now what we're working on.
I feel like that's too late. That was like, what, 2010?
Well, I'd always seen The Office on TV when I was growing up, but I never watched it
yeah.
fucking start to finish.
Yeah.
That was kind of look at
aggressive.
that. I fucking
It was
flipped my
aggressive
pen.
as
That was
fuck.
kind of cool.
But yeah, what would you say, like, overrated?
Well,
Office?
dude, I definitely
it
think
was
that
in
you
high
would.
school.
I think you'd love Community. I'd really think you would. I think it's right up your alley,
Really?
dude. Well,
It's
you
gotta-
like Parks and Rec. I
it's
definitely
gotta-
think you'd like
It's
Community.
gotta be funny.
It's hilarious, dude.
Like Andy
It's
Dwyer.
fucking
Andy
hilarious,
Dwyer,
and it has
fucking hilarious.
oh my god, it has Chevy Chase in it.
Okay.
Chevy Chase is
old.
he's fucking old as shit in it, and he's just this racist,
he is.
paranoid old man. So everybody's like constantly looking at him and be like, you can't say that, like shit, like
People forgot he's a fucking comedian.
dude, seriously, you would fucking love it, and it has
Have you seen
Joel,
Caddyshack?
what's his name,
that's when
Joel
Chevy-
McHale.
This guy.
Yep, that's the other main star. Yeah, it's fantastic show. Seriously, you would fucking love it. I guarantee it.
All right, maybe.
I will say though, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. The final season of it, kind of trash.
Yeah.
It's you just because like everything changes so much in the final season. It just isn't what the first couple seasons were.
Can't be as bad as Game of Thrones, where people had to go to therapy.
Yeah, fucking 8 seasons in, and everybody just like the final episode, and everybody's fucking life ended, dude.
Oh my god.
Well, isn't fucking House of Dragons still going on now? Didn't they just release
Yep,
like the
that's
second
the
season
new-
or something?
Yeah.
I haven't
haven't
watched any of that.
haven't
I
watched
haven't
that.
watched any of that. Shit, I haven't even watched Game of Thrones, if I'm gonna be honest.
All right. What are your thoughts on like people who go to therapy for Avatar?
What?
You know about that? Like people,
No. What?
People.
Wait, hold up. Are y'all that fucked? My God.
People get so depressed when they watch that movie because that life is just so like paradise.
Avatar, as in like the blue people?
Yes. That they watch that place, like they watch that whole environment, and everything.
Oh,
and then-
like the world just
then-
like living in
then they
harmony type shit.
Yeah, and then they compare it to modern day living.
Yeah.
They're like,
And people
this is
using
just-
technology
this
and
is stupid. We should be riding dragons. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
This is fucking depressing. Yeah, so
And
people go to therapy for that.
well, and it honestly
Which is
that
like-
just reminds me of like the topic of like the technology that the Egyptians were fucking with. Like it wasn't what we were. We figured out engines.
Yeah, this is yeah,
Like
the
that's
Egyptians
the
had
route that
something
we
else.
went, right? Like but they went a whole different way.
You know the theory
Like,
about
they-
the
they-
pyramids, right? Solar, like being a wireless.
Yeah, like a transmitter
Yeah,
of some sort. It's a
power source.
beacon.
It's what Tesla wanted.
Yeah.
But we killed
It's
them
yeah,
off.
it was supposed to be like its own power plant,
Yeah, wireless power plant,
essentially.
and we had them everywhere, even in America. And I guess the Catholic churches would blow the tops off the heads of the pyramids, and then build a church on top, and then fill in the fucking pyramid so it looks like a hill. That's why churches are on hills. Blow your fucking mind. But they
I don't
found
know
them-
many churches that are on a hill,
Yeah,
but
they found those fucking pyramids everywhere. Antarctica, fucking Alaska, fucking the moon.
well, dude, the thing is
Even
like
underwater.
the way I will say the one thing that we are getting now, like recently with technology,
AI and shit.
is our technology is getting good enough where we're getting like deep underground sonar capabilities now. So like we can like basically put like a metal detector type device up to the dirt, and it will just like detect sonar throughout the ground, and it will
Find
give you an image
A big image.
of, and it will be like it'll just show like there's a car down there, like not a car, but you know what
is
I
this
mean.
for like the ocean, or is this for everywhere?
It's just for geographical purposes. Anywhere that you need to search a
Is it
landscape.
like that LiDAR shit?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
Thank
what it
you.
is. Yeah,
I think so.
LiDAR.
I think that's what it's called.
That's how they find the ancient civilizations.
Yeah, because that it just detects that shit. all right, let's go to a church. Let's fucking put that shit at the hill. Let's find out. Let's find out if it's real.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely. That's basically what's coming to.
yeah. No, I think that shit's nuts.
Like, I'm actually glad, like, that shit's coming out because, like what Graham Hancock was saying, he's like, we're just a species of amnesia.
Yeah.
We don't know jack shit.
And well, dude, the thing is, as soon as the Library of Alexandria got wiped out, dude.
Once they fucking burned that down,
yep.
There goes, like, they had the structure of the pyramids in that library.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yep.
Burnt.
All of that fucking knowledge.
All of it. So we don't know shit.
Yeah.
Atlantis, we just know because of Plato.
Like, literally,
Like,
here's the reality. We got to where we are from a point of, once they wiped that out, we didn't know how we got to that point.
right.
And that's what it comes down to.
And then, then you
So we completely lost all of the technological advances that we'd ever discovered prior to that.
The vibrations and shit.
And henceforth, we had to essentially start from scratch, but with the privilege of shit that we already had.
Right, that we didn't know about.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, you have the privilege of, like, what do they call it? Re-engineering? Not re-engineering.
Yeah, back engineering.
Back engineering. Like, you can figure it out,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not going to be as good as it was.
Yeah, you can disassemble a computer and figure it out.
Right, take apart a pen, put it back together.
Exactly.
So, yeah, okay. But that's it. That and you're fucking fighting your neighbor, you know? You're fighting your neighbor with swords. You're like, yeah, we're taking over. No, we're taking over. No,
Yeah.
we're taking over. No, we're taking over. We found this.
Endless
we found
battle.
That. Yeah, we got more technology.
Oh yeah.
And it's been that way ever since.
Well, here I have another really interesting topic that I want to give you here. Rachel Veach is a woman who bought here, I'll just search her right now. Rachel. Nope. That's the wrong one.
Versus Page.
Veach.
I want to see this fight.
So this woman bought a chariot and drove it for 48 years, hit 567,000 miles, and passed it on to another person.
No.
Yup.
That's possible?
That is how well. So here's the thing. This woman was so fucking smart. She found legal loopholes through the company, where with lifetime warranties and everything with this fucking car, where she fucking got literally her lifetime. This car lasted her because of these warranties and how she was able to fix the system essentially.
Broke down? Oh, fix it. Oh, it's broke down? Fix it.
So, 93-year-old Rachel Veach picked up a newspaper on March 10th and realized that I don't want this. I don't want her obituary. She died recently. Sad. Not recently, but this was 12 years ago she died.
Still sad.
Well, she was fucking 93, dude. Like,
she's never gonna die. She's like those miles.
Story. That's what I want.
I like how proud she is.
Oh, yeah.
Picture. Smile.
So, the decision meant she would no longer be getting behind the wheel of her beloved 1964 Mercury Comet Caliente, a car she calls the Chariot. She pampered her ride for nearly 5 decades and 567,000 miles.
Jesus Christ.
You read it right. It says it's like, by the way, 576,000 miles, as some other news outlets have reported. Oh, okay. So some places have dyslexia. The last numbers there. A bit of transposing that we just quickly to correct. Okay. This afternoon, she told All Things Considered co-host Robert Siegel that there's no car on this earth I would trade for my Comet. It's It's been, she said, the pumpkin that turned into the golden chariot and I'm Cinderella. That's so cute.
This chapter right here.
The misty yellow chariot, which cost just under $3,300, still has her original engine. The air conditioner's also original. She's had her oil changed every 3,000 miles. Veach buys it by the case and purchases filters too. Then stands right there to make sure the mechanic does things right every time.
That's gotta be fun.
Hey.
You're not doing it right. An old lady told you.
Hey.
You're not doing it right.
You gotta say, though, as much as people may hate that,
she's probably
unfortunately, this woman right here proved a lot of people wrong. I don't need this bitch hovering over me. Unfortunately, guess what? A lot of people fucking do.
That's why she didn't have a husband.
Well, dude, okay, here's the thing. If you, guys, don't go to fucking Valvoline.
Why?
Don't go to fucking quick serve oil change places. Honestly, do your own fucking oil change. It's way better.
It's so much quicker when a professional does it. Plus, I don't want that time.
Yeah, sure. Every time you go in, sure. But if you learn how to fucking do it yourself, one, you can flush your fucking system every time.
Yeah.
And two, a lot of oil places don't allow it to drain all the way. Like, as soon as it like starts to get slow, then they're like, it's good enough, and they fucking tighten her up because they got people waiting. You know, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit that there's still some black shit running out. They're like, no, it's a small trickle. Let's go. Fill it up.
As long as it's got oil.
That's how oil change places are. It's like, no, dude, fucking do that shit yourself.
You act like you worked at one.
I did. Do that shit yourself, dude. Fucking go up there.
Easy for you to say.
Open up the oil pan. Let it drain out. Let it get fucking to literally like stopping, and then throw just a little bit of oil in it. A little bit of oil. Let it fucking flush her out one more time.
The part where you dunk the filter in the oil and then you put
Gotta
it in.
do that too.
Because you don't want to put it in dry.
You don't want to put them in dry. You're right. And that's the thing.
Not a lot of people know that.
Guess what? Valvoline doesn't dunk their oil filters. Just telling you. They don't.
No, I'm definitely watching. I'm walking down the bay.
They lube up the oil ring. They lube up the O-ring on the cap.
Yeah.
For the filter.
I pop the hood and just get out of my truck and watch. What are you doing? No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm telling you, dude.
You're not doing it right.
You go to those places. They're there to do 400 of them in a day.
Right.
They
so
don't.
It shouldn't be that hard.
They're not, unfortunately, as much as you want, and I would like to say that they are. They're not there for quality.
Right.
They're there for quantity.
Facts. Paycheck.
They don't give a shit. Sorry. They just fucking don't. And also, they're a massive corporation. So if they fuck up, they got lawyers. They don't give a shit.
That and their kids.
That too. Like, dude, I was fucking 19 when I was working there. I had zero experience with cars.
Dude, we got to bring up that conversation with Jake.
Granted, it's just fucking oil changes. If you can't do an oil change in a car as a mechanic, then you're fucking failing your life. So that's literally the base fucking car experience that you need. But honestly, you don't even need auto experience to get a job as a mechanic. You don't need a college degree in it. You don't.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if most places will just be like, all right, we'll pull you in for a day and we'll see what you can fucking do.
Right.
Real quick, they'll find out that you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Like, it's very clear.
Yeah, it's not, what do they call it? Astrophysics?
Yeah. No, it's literally, it's tightening and loosening bolts.
Right.
It's like, you want to know how you can tell that you're not cut out for this? You're fucking trying to loosen the bolt and you're tightening it instead.
Yeah.
If you're doing that,
lefty loosey,
it's time to go.
Righty tighty.
Sorry. That's the simple thing that you needed to know. Probably time to leave.
Yeah. Because
that kind of tells me right now, you don't even know what a 10 mil is.
Facts.
And you don't even know that you need 40 of them in this year.
Yeah. Exactly. You see that right there? It's going to be gone in 2 hours.
Exactly.
You need 40 of them.
Yeah, you're going to drop 4 of those in this engine, dude. I'm like, let's go.
Another one? God damn it. Take out the fucking spare.
Well, dude, can you imagine being able to fucking make a car run this goddamn long, though? Like,
Right, that's impressive.
Like,
I like how she did get her oil changed every time.
and well, dude, seriously, though, getting your oil changed
That's it.
on time is seriously the biggest factor in your engine.
That's what...
Making it go past that time causts so much more problems with you. I promise you. It sounds like bullshit and annoyance and people just being fucking, I want your money, so do it this up. As much as I understand it, every person that I've ever met that has done it right on time has had their car for 200,000,
That's
300,000 miles.
Yeah.
Hell, I knew somebody that had a van for 400K.
Damn.
And then it finally blew up, but 400 fucking thousand miles, dude. He had this fucking shit ass that he fucking bought it with 200 on it. And the person prior to him took real fucking good care of that goddamn thing. If you take care of a car and you get it inspected and you get it maintained frequently, a car will last you a lifetime. That's the thing. If you don't maintain it,
Right.
it's gone.
Yeah.
That's where so many people fuck up, is because they're like, I'll wait to get that oil change.
What's the
It's
worst that can
$60
happen?
fucking dollars. Go get it. My God, it's gonna cost you $600 later if you
like
fuck
getting a
up.
car wash.
Possibly $6,000. Fucking go do it. Jesus. I remember I bought a used car once, and clearly they didn't take good care of it. They sold it to me with busted heads in it. Didn't fucking tell me. They changed the oil right before I went and checked it out, so I couldn't tell. And I fucking drove it around for 3 days, and I brought it to my uncle, and he's like, "Yep, the heads are blown. You need a new engine." And I'm like, "You're fucking kidding me." And like, this is the thing, is like, this is my uncle, so he's not fucking me over. He's doing this in his garage.
Yeah.
So like,
He's looking at it like,
it's like he was also a mechanic at Tire Pros at the time.
Yeah.
But he was doing side shit out of his garage. He had a lift in his garage and everything, so he would do his shit in there. And well, now he's done enough in his own side time. He's saved up enough. He opened his own business. So
nice. Good for him.
yeah, hell yeah. But no, he fucking straight up told me, he's like, "You need a new engine, dude." I'm like, "You're fucking kidding me. I've had this for 2 weeks."
Right.
And then, sure as shit, funny story, ended up finding out he knew the person that I bought it from. Apparently he called them and gave him a real big earful real quick, and basically told him to fuck off, and was like, I'm not going to fucking deal with people like you then. Because I brought the car to him to do something to it. I don't remember what it was. But he looked at the car and he was like, "This thing looks familiar. I've seen this before." And then after a little while, finally it clicked. As soon as he realized the heads were blown, he said, "Holy shit, I had a friend that brought me this car." No. And I told him I wouldn't fucking fix it. He needed to put a new engine into it. And he sold it to you. So he fucking called this motherfucker and he flipped the fuck out at him, and he's like, "Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. You fucking ripped this kid off.
Facts.
Like, you're a garbage of a human being."
Yeah.
Like,
no shit.
And the thing was, I even told him while I was fucking looking at the car, "Yeah, I'm buying a new car because the heads blew in my last fucking car and I can't afford to get it fixed. So it's just time to get a new one instead. It doesn't make sense to replace the engine in it."
Yeah.
I would have just replaced the engine in that fucking car.
Fucking people, dude. Dealerships.
Yep. And
Chip over a dime.
it was a private dealer. It was just private seller.
Those are even worse.
So that was the thing. He immediately realized who it was that he fucking bought it from, that I bought it from.
Yeah.
And it was just, it turned into a whole thing. It was not good. It was not good, dude.
It's just not good.
But like I said, it just comes down
Makes
to
me
it,
wanna
dude.
fucking
Get your
play.
oil changes on time, and that engine will last you. It seriously.
You don't have to play Buzkashi with them later.
God, okay. So there was more to this story that I did want to see. Now, Cherry.
Yes.
Yeah, we got real sidetracked in this conversation.
Her chariot.
Her chariot. Will only
That's what they wrote
make
back in the day.
will only make rare trips away from home. A grandson, he's 50, will be taking
That's
her
important.
to a car show in Cocoa Beach this weekend in July. Chariot will be shipped by friends to a show in Milwaukee. Beach will fly there. Blah 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 blah. Basically, okay. Veach puts a sign in one of the Chariot's windows. Every time she passes another milestone, it will soon be 570,000, and I've already got the signs made for 580 and 590. She's said.
Getting cocky, dude.
Well, she died before it hit that point.
Even God said no.
She died. she died. She died when it was at like 567.
What a shame.
But yeah, no. So. God, what car is this? I want to see the car.
Volkswagen. No, wasn't it like yeah? You had it right there. Calante. Mercury Comet.
Mercury Comet Caliente.
Caliente. That means hot in Spanish.
It was a 64, right? Yeah, 64.
Oh, that's hot.
The thing is fucking dirty looking, dude. I won't lie. Dude, if I could fucking rock that thing for fucking 50 fucking years or more, hell yeah, dude. That's a bitchin' fucking daily driver. Let's go.
Alright, I'll give you that. That black one's pretty slick.
Dude, just having this as a daily driver would be bitchin'.
Fucking stick shift. Fucking roll down windows.
100-year-old ladies fucking driving a stick shift fucking...
The commitment.
No. They just don't make them the way they used to, man. They just fucking don't.
Nope. She's a keeper.
So let's see. I have...
How much? I'll buy one. $2,000. Bullshit.
Honestly.
No, they're probably way up. $52,000. Are you fucking
today,
kidding me? Dude?
But yeah, so basically, she was able to. Yeah, let's see if I can't. Lifetime warranties. So yeah, with the lifetime warranties, she was able to literally like just make this car last this long as well. Because she would just be like, well, send this part back in. They send me a new part, swap it on, whatever, yada yada. Like
so what? She had to pay for warranty, obviously, for all those years, right?
No, they gave her a lifetime warranty with the car. Like the company
So
fucked up. Like the company fucked up with this car, from like what I understand. And like she was the only person that like outed this fucking. Because she was like the only person that was still like the original owner of one of these cars.
Yeah.
That like it would apply to.
So nobody else. Yeah,
so like nobody else would be able to utilize it except for her, and except like she passed on the vehicle to somebody else and was like, hopefully it'll manage to last him a little while longer. And
I bet you she was smiling when she signed the contract. She's like, "You idiots."
Well, yeah, she finally signed it over at 567 miles.
God damn, that's so far.
567,000. Sorry. And yeah, passed it on just because she was so old that she didn't fucking really drive it anymore.
She was only 98, dude.
Yeah, but then she fucking died like right after she signed it over.
She couldn't even make it to 100.
Yeah, age of 98. Absolutely insane.
Orlando, Florida.
What is that?
Of course, it's Florida.
Just bragging. Over 567,000 miles. Same owner and engine, and 11.5 million views. GrowingBoulder.com. Featured on NPR, Today's Show, The Tonight Show, Fox News, and I don't know what that one is. GB something.
GB, dude.
Yeah, no, dude, that's... Imagine making a car that lasts that long. I hope. I dream I can make a car that lasts that long.
Yeah, the only problem is fucking tires and fucking shocks and all the other maintenance.
Yeah,
but if
exactly.
if it's covered under warranty, it's like
if you can
take
manage,
advantage.
man.
I mean, I did when I got my truck. Fucking transmission, something was clunky with it. Like it wouldn't shift in a second, like normally.
Mm-hmm.
I took it in, and he goes, "Yeah, they make those transmissions like durable." I go, "Just drive it."
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely something wrong. He goes, "Oh yeah, there is something wrong." Like, yeah. And he hands me like the bill. Thank God for warranty. It was like fucking $1,700 for one part. Yeah.
Jesus.
I was like, oh
my God.
The fucking tires are $1,200, and that's just for the tires.
Wow, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, can I get extended warranty?
Can I get the extended warranty, please?
What's that about? I hear about it all the time.
Well, yo, I got a couple of Reddit stories.
Sure.
I got one or two for you here. I'll go with the more obvious. Well, no, we talked about this one before. Here we go. Am I the asshole for not tipping after overhearing what my waitress said about me?
Over tipping?
No, for not tipping.
Oh, for not tipping. Well, that's understandable.
I, 30, female, was at a restaurant last night with my mother. She was meeting my boyfriend's mom for the first time. We're punctual people, so we got there around 30 minutes before our reservation. We got seated with no issues. It took the waitress 20 minutes to get to our table, even though the restaurant was pretty empty. Right away, I could tell that she didn't want us to. I could tell she didn't want to wait on us. She didn't. You spelled that wrong. She didn't greet us hello. She didn't greet us with a hello. She asked what we wanted to drink.
What do you want?
We told her, and I noticed that she didn't write our order down. It took another 15 minutes for our drinks to get to our table, and they were wrong. It's hard to mess up a ginger ale and a vodka soda, but she did.
Okay,
It's like I will say, immediately when I go to a restaurant and you don't write something down, one of two things need to happen. You either need to be the most memorable, like you have to have the best memory in the fucking world. And you need to really make me feel like you're going to remember that order.
Yeah.
Because never in my life have I sat down at a restaurant and been confident when somebody took my order and didn't write it down that they were going to get it right.
Have you ever been like, can I get a new waiter? I could see you doing that.
I have never done that.
This guy sucks.
I would never just fucking look at a waitress and be like, you're trash. Like I would never do that. But however,
you ain't getting a tip.
My tip will definitely reflect your service.
Right.
Like that's just how I was raised. Be mad about it or don't, but
can she do it? He sucks.
Okay. My mom pointed out that she didn't... Oh my God, this is so long. My mom pointed out that she didn't order a Pepsi, and the waitress rolled her eyes, took my mother's glass, and disappeared. I excused myself to the washroom shortly after, and I had no idea where I was going. So I went to the entrance to ask one of the hostesses there while I was walking up to the server area. I overheard my waitress talking to some other hostess, but she was pissed that she had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. My mother and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering when she said it either. My God.
I already don't. Yeah, you're already starting.
I think I kind of already. I don't really know if we need to go much further in this.
It's starting to sound like she is the asshole.
I wasn't stunned, but her lack of effort started to make sense. I interrupted their conversation. I asked where the bathroom was. I didn't let on that I had heard what they were talking about. When I got out of the bathroom, my boyfriend and his mom were already seated. My boyfriend and his mother are white. When my waitress saw the rest of our party, she did a 180. Her service was stellar. She took notes, told jokes, and our water glasses were always filled. She didn't make another mistake. Because the night went so well, I decided to treat everyone and pay the check. She gave me the machine, and I smiled at her while I keyed in 0% for a tip. She didn't notice until after the receipt.
You smiled about that. It sounds like this is instigating.
It sounds like she's just being petty.
Yeah,
she's being petty at this point a little bit.
Bad person. Then you play the victim. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, she didn't notice until after the receipt had been printed out. By that time, all of us had already started to leave. She tapped me on the shoulder and asked if I had made a mistake on the bill. I told her I didn't think so and looked at the receipt. She asked if there was a problem with her service, and I said her service was fantastic, but since I was a black woman and I don't tip well, her face went white. And she kind of laughed nervously, and I laughed as well. Well, yeah, she quoted what she said back to her.
Face went white because she's white.
She said, but since I was a black woman, I don't tip well. Her face went white, and she kind of laughed nervously, and I laughed as well. I walked out after that, but my boyfriend's mom asked what had happened. I told her what I had overheard. And my boyfriend's mom said that I should have tipped her anyway because it shows character.
$1.
See, that's what I would have done.
$1.
I should have tipped her anyway because it shows character. She seemed pretty pissed at me after that. My boyfriend and my mom are both on my side, but I'm wondering if I should have just thrown in a $2 tip.
Don't start drama. Don't instigate drama. Don't just show up to a restaurant being like, these people hate me already. They don't deserve it.
Here's what it comes down to.
You look for a reason why they hate you, and then you play a victim.
If I would have heard this shit, if I would have been in this woman's position, what you fucking should have done is you should have gone to the management and said, hey, your waitress is talking some racial shit to me, like behind my fucking back, and I overheard it.
But be petty with a tip.
Yeah, like, well, honestly...
And then, hold on.
Like,
you post this on Reddit? Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
That's taking it to another level.
So it's like, listen, when she said that, like, she smiled at her when she put in the 0, it's like, okay, well now, you're just being over the top. So it's like, I just don't understand that. So it's like, I think this is another one of those where you were both kind of an asshole in your own way.
She's the one proud. Like she's typing this and she's proud.
I'm not one to encourage people to be a Karen, but like go to the manager. Like don't like if if your fucking waitress is going to be racist at you, okay, then she doesn't need to be serving the community. That's just how that works.
I didn't hear one thing. You're just accusing because of your skin. You said in your own words, black, white. You're already playing the race card.
The least that you can do is inform the manager and ask for a different waitress.
That's it.
Can
I get a new one?
Yep. I just don't want it. Can I get somebody else, please?
I feel like I'll tip them better. But you're just gonna go into a restaurant and just
honestly, if it's a fucking good manager, what they'll fucking do?
They'll
do it them goddamn self. They'll be like, I'm gonna be the best fucking server you've ever had in your life. That's what they'll do. They will turn that fucking business around. That's their fucking job, man.
Yep. And then they'll talk to the employee.
Exactly.
Like, this is why I had to work.
Exactly. And it's
your
just
job.
People shouldn't be allowed to get away with these little petty things like this. Like it's that just. No. The fact of the matter is you're working in a job where you have to talk to people daily, where you have to talk to any and all walks of life.
See, what I learned about serving,
you can't be racist or like hate people for their religion or any. Yeah. You can't do that while you're a fucking waitress. No, you shouldn't do it at all. You can't do that while you're a waitress.
You leave it at the door.
Exactly.
You leave it at the door. Okay. And then you put on a fucking...
Walk in with a fucking smile.
That's what I was going to say. You put on the clown face, the makeup.
You walk in with a fucking smile, and then you round the corner, and you go...
I'm so fucking happy to be here. to listen to you guys fucking banter.
God, that's so funny. All right. Well, you know, buddy, I think that we've had a nice, long, and fun episode today.
Long as hell.
So, y'all...
We can just keep going.
Oh, we can. You and I can always keep going. Y'all, we appreciate each and every one of you. You got to make sure that you do us that favor and hit that like and subscribe. It should be right around there somewhere.
What did he say?
Nope. We'll, hopefully you guys are enjoying our video a little more.
We just keep improving.
We hopefully do.
No, we will.
That is the goal. Soon enough, we'll maybe get a table going here like we were talking. That'd be fun. But
Improvements.
y'all, hit that follow button, that subscribe. We appreciate you. We'll catch you later.